Damn. So speaking of Hawaiian land races, because you can't call them a land race because you're in Hawaii.
Right.
We take them back to the mainland or here in the states. Then it's called the heirlooms. So you actually got to try Hawaiian land races straight from the source. So like any Maui Wowie or Kona Gold or
Yeah, no, of course. I tried some of the greats. That's definitely the first stuff that I went for. Maui Wowie, some of that stuff like that. There was
the
some Hawaiian
volcanic
gold.
soil. How was it?
Yeah. The weed was good. I mean, I honestly couldn't complain at all. I mean, from buying from dispensary, the quality that they had there, I mean, it was pretty damn impressive. I mean, I was fuck, dude. We I was high the whole time. It was great. Got to smoke a blunt right there outside where Jurassic Park was filmed. That was
What?
badass. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Like so the first Jurassic Park where they're flying in, it shows us like mountain and shit. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's actually in Hawaii. It's called Kualoa Farms or Kualoa Ranch. And they have it's amazing place to get to see.
I've never been to Hawaii, but I really, really want to go. And speaking of Hawaii, I see Hawaii Sustainable in the chat. I put a link on in the chat if you want to hop on, or anybody for that matter. But yeah, Hawaii Sustainable. He's an old been around as long as I have, and he's I'm not sure what part of Hawaii he lives at, but I know he lives
Yeah,
out there.
I went to Oahu. That was pretty cool. I stayed on Waikiki Beach, but I got to travel. I rented a car and check shit out. Um, Definitely, if you go to Hawaii and you want to smoke weed, I recommend North Shore. That's definitely a badass place. There's so much fucking cool. So all the beaches in Hawaii are public. There's no private beach in Hawaii. So I mean, there's just miles of this gorgeous, beautiful beach that you get to fucking look at, and it's awesome. And there's these surfers, man. They'll like post up in these fucking tents and shit, and just like live right there on the beach because they're there to surf. That's all they're there for. They don't
That
give a
sounds
shit about
super
other.
badass, man.
Oh yeah, and they were always smoking ganja, man. That's where I got to try some of the best weed. Honestly, I mean, I ain't hating on dispensary. It was great. I mean, it was awesome. But them fucking surfers, man, they had some fire ass bud. I was out there on Waikiki Beach, and these surfers were out there, and they were just chilling. I was like, "What's up?"
Is that
you
where you
know?
try a Point Break with
No,
the
no, no.
surfers?
I bought that. I bought the Point Break. That was fire.
Was your
That was
nickname
my
was your nickname Bodie like throughout the trip?
Bodie. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, man. No, that was
fucking
great.
love that movie so much.
Oh man, dude, they got to come out with these movies like that again. I
Oh
mean,
no, they did a remake of Point Break and it was fucking horrible, dude.
dude, I know it was like it was
You don't
like,
touch Point Break, man. That's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
dude, yeah, man, you just fuck like, I don't know. They totally changed the whole premise of the movie. I mean, from Maui, but Oahu too. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, dude, it's beautiful. There's this place that's called the Fisherman's Shrine. It's up on the mountain right by the blowhole. That was beautiful, man. I recommend check. There's so much beautiful stuff there. We hiked Diamond Head Crater. That's beautiful. I mean, just Hawaii's beautiful place, man. It's incredible.
I think that's the next place I'm gonna go vacay.
They say the weather's always 85 degrees, like the worst it can get. And then the lowest is 75. The plants that they grow there, like I of course went to all the botanical gardens in Oahu. These are badass. They have so many cool ones there. But the plants that they grow in these botanical gardens are insane. I mean, they're just beautiful. There's this rubber tree I seen that was like fucking 100 feet tall. It was insane.
Damn.
Oh, it's huge.
I've only seen rubber trees like in greenhouses, like at like some herbarium,
No, dude. I mean, they just grow
once
all
like
year long.
conservatory.
Yeah, they just grow all year long. I mean, it was awesome.
Damn. I've never I had this boss who had a resort on the main island back when I was living in the Bay Area. But I never got to go.
Man,
And
yeah.
he was telling me like just people walk around naked, or like it tops are optional, I guess.
I didn't really see a ton of that. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't have. I've seen girls with their tops off tanning, but like they weren't like guns out, fun out, like just like running around. I mean, but like the place that I've been that you probably see the most nudity that I've ever seen was probably Punta Cana. Like Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, like it definitely is optional there. Yeah, 100%.
Now there's a beach in Marin County, north of the Bay Area, that was like a clothing optional, and I just get fucked up and just like walk around the beach,
No shit.
just like randomly saying hi, like walk up on groups of people, just like saying hi. Shit.
I mean, like, where do you put your keys, man? Like, what? You ain't got no pockets.
Yeah, I just no, the bad part was like remembering where you put your clothes. That's the
fuck. I
and
bet
it's like kind of dark and shit. Then like you like kind of come to and you're like, oh, I'm naked, and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and like the early birds are coming out.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. But so did you like you tried some land races like in like the volcanic soil? Like did you try anything that they grow here? Like they grow
like something
like,
from
say,
here?
Like, yeah, say like I want to know like how it compares to like a some of the stuff out here, like say like NorCal or the Midwest. We have a lot of limestone and stuff. Like how does it compare? Someone tells me like a volcanic soil, just like it's more richer.
So the only plant that I tried, and this wasn't a land race, it was more of a hybrid, but it was motor breath. And I've had it here.
Motor
I've
breath.
had it here. I've actually had it in Michigan. I've had it a few places. Motor breath is something that you just kind of see. It seems like it's common. I bet it yields well. That's probably why.
How did the motor breath in Hawaii taste compared to like say like Michigan?
The terp flavor in it was really good, and I wonder if it's the climate that they have there. I mean, you got to think the humidity and the temperature there is just perfect. It's perfect all year long. I really would love to get to know some growers in Hawaii just to hear about what it's like growing there all year long. Like they're growing weed outside, just like we do.
Was the humidity and precipitation was that a lot? 'Cause like places like that would just like remind me, like, is there like a PM or any sort of like pathogen just because like how humid it is?
So I think it really depends on where you're at on the island. So from what I learned from just being there a couple weeks, is it seems like different sides of the island, at least on Oahu, have like different climates. It's fucking crazy. It's the same island, but like the clouds get hung up on the fucking mountains, and like there's a section that gets more rain than another section that gets not as much rain, but definitely like the Waikiki Beach area definitely has better climate than the I think it was the west side of the island, which was more dry. It obviously wasn't getting the same amount of rain. So I think it really depends on where that cultivation facility is on the island, which is incredible when you see the size of the island. Like there's a lot to it,
I wonder how much it costs to get like cultivate out there. Do you imagine it's pretty expensive?
The island's not that big. I mean, when you go out there, you realize like land is, precious. I mean, I would say their cultivation licenses are quite expensive because you couldn't have like Oklahoma style cultivation going on,
Really?
Well, you know how Oklahoma was like. It was.
Oh yeah.
Cultivation facilities everywhere. Yeah, I mean they were everywhere.
$2,500. Here's your license. Good luck. That's what like California. It's just like you can't make it. So I was like wondering, since Hawaii tends to be a little bit more expensive, it was kind of like say like California, but the fact that it's like Oklahoma, Hawaii goes wreck. Holy shit, they're gonna be making some money.
I think they will. I think what they're waiting for is this law, that this November thing to go into effect, and then they'll have it on lockdown. They'll be able to make those shops and THCA dispensaries illegal, and then they'll be focused on just the dispensaries. And I think that's because the whole thing with any state that I've seen this went legal, in my opinion, is taxes. The county or the state municipality, they want these taxes. And they're not taxing the THCA shops like they are the dispensaries that are selling it for $480 an ounce. Fucking crazy.
I can't.
Look at the taxes they're making on that.
Gotta get some.
It's like a $20 blunt right here, dude. You know.
All right, here's one from Hawaii Sustainable again.
We only get 8 legal grows. Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I bet they're fucking regulated like a motherfucker, because it only takes you 30 minutes to get across the island. So.
And you said there's smoke shops in Hawaii where they do like the THCA and
yeah, everywhere.
The 4-ACO, the gas station psychedelics.
No, dude, Hawaii don't get down like that. They don't need a gas station. These dudes are rolling around in a fucking box trailer, dude, in a food truck court. I ain't even shitting you. Like, Hawaii Sustainable knows what I'm talking about. These dudes, it's a little like portable trailer, little enclosed trailer, and it's got a little window on the side like an ice cream truck, and they're selling fucking cannabis out of it.
We need to do that here.
Right?
Damn.
And they were fucking just like, it was funny, man. It was like you were getting snow cones, but it was weed. Like, it was funny. Like, I'm telling you, dude, you would have been like, what the fuck is this? And dude, people were steady buying weed from it.
Damn. I just want to try like some land races out there, like growing at different elevations and like different volcanic soils. Cause like I was looking like, earlier, just like the different, like how many different types of like volcanic soil is in Hawaii. It's like fucking 20 of them, man. I was like saying like the Midwest, you know, where I come from, you know, it's loam. Yeah.
It's so
like
different.
Like a slight sandy loam, but like Hawaii, just the diversity, man, and like the elevation, like you said, like different humidity. It just seems like you could do a lot of cool shit and dial in certain cultivars for certain areas, and of course like land races. It just seems like it would be like one of the most kick-ass places on the planet to grow, you know?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think it would be amazing to grow Hawaii cannabis all over the place. I mean, just like the pineapple. I mean, have you ever grown a pineapple plant?
No.
So a pineapple plant is, you know, one of Hawaii's #1 resources that they grow. They grow a fuckload of pineapples, and pineapple juice and pineapples are cheap, like $1. Like, you can pineapple all day.
What?
Oh, dude, it's $1 for a pineapple. It's cheap.
I would kill to pay $1 for a pineapple. And
yeah,
you know, it's straight from the source, so it tastes way better. You know,
you could buy pineapple juice by the gallon like milk. I think people drink pineapple juice there more than milk. These milk was $10 a gallon.
$10. Fuck.
Should you imagine? Like, that chocolate milk better be fucking good. You know, like, yeah, fuck.
10.
But it's all imported. They don't have a lot of room for cows, man. Think of how much how much fuel it takes to bring a gallon of milk to Hawaii.
Not to mention just having a ranch in Hawaii, dude. Like, you know, like ranches are cool and stuff, but like there's a lot of diversity in Hawaii, you know, and like having cattle run everywhere would probably fuck some shit up, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's not that big of a place. I mean, it is big, but you just don't have room for like grazing land and hundreds of acres like you do here in Missouri. You know, it's just different. It's a different kind of deal.
So you were out there for like what, a week and a half?
Yeah, almost 2 weeks. It was badass.
So I remember you like texting me pictures, dude, and I was just like,
right?
I was like, all right, I want to trade places with them right now. You know,
I'm telling you, we should go, dude. It wasn't as expensive as you'd think. Like, everybody's always telling me like, oh, fucking Hawaii so expensive, blah blah. I'm telling you, it's how you do the trip. We got our tickets on Delta Airlines at $550 a piece round
No
trip.
shit.
Yeah,
550 round trip.
550 round trip. So that
Holy
ain't
shit.
bad. The condo we stayed at, I think was like $700, $1,400, but split between me and my parents, we split 700 apiece. We covered seven, they covered seven. Yeah, he's probably right, but they were cheap. Like pineapples were everywhere.
It's fucking cheaper there than it is here by far. Man, I would love to go. Just make a stop by and see sustainable. That'd be cool.
Fuck yeah, dude! I wish I could have met him. Yeah, it was awesome. I'm definitely going back. I loved it there. Being part Japanese, like that was something that was really cool for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in Japan, so like like going there, it was kind of like going to Japan and seeing like Japanese style architecture and Don Quixote and all this crazy stuff, and it was like, like a Japanese grocery store. And it was set up just like a Japanese grocery store. It's cool shit.
Damn. So I imagine there's really good sushi. I mean, there's probably
Oh, dude,
good
food
food
is
everywhere.
fire. Yeah. We we did a lot of food trucks. Because they're fucking everywhere. Food trucks everywhere. And honestly, like for me, like hitting these food truck, there's a food truck. It's like the Sugar Mill, I think was the name of the spot. I might be saying that wrong, but there was a spot we went to, and it was just nothing but food trucks. And dude, so many different kinds of flavors and styles of cooking. I think you really get the authentic vibe of an area by eating at food truck. I don't. That's just me. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I like whenever like I go places like I can't do the touristy like restaurants. I kind of just chit chat the locals a little bit. Then they take me to like the authentic places, or like, oh hey, here's the sandwich that makes this city, or like kind of like the legendary little spots off the beaten path. Do and I imagine like when you were over there, you probably felt like Anthony Bourdain, just trying like all this cool shit.
Dude, especially at the food trucks, there was so much cool stuff. Like, so Polynesian food was interesting. I tried musabe, which is spam on rice with seaweed on it. Um, I, I never tried nothing like that before. I mean, I've tried sushi and stuff, but never spam on rice. I was like, man, they like it, so it's got to be good. And it was fucking good. Like, it really was good.
I never had cooked spam. I mean, I ate spam like uncooked, and I liked it. It kind of reminded me of, like a Vienna sausage, like the little can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That was
but
like spam, like you get from the grocery store. I imagine like
this is the same spam. It's just they just yeah, dude. They just cook it and put it on rice. They sell it everywhere. I got my first one at 7-Eleven, and dude, it was good. Like for something different, I refuse to try to eat stuff that I can eat at home. It's like I want to eat shit that I never see.
I
So
gotta have cooked spam because I like regular spam. So spam and rice and seaweed. Okay, that
yeah,
sounds actually pretty damn good. To be
it
honest.
wasn't bad. I definitely recommend trying it. Like then they have different kinds of musabe. Like my other one was the we call them onigiris, but they're called onigiri too. That's another way of saying them. But they're like a rice ball with fish in the middle. And man, dude, that's fire. Like for like a snack or like a lunch, those
Yeah,
are
I gotta go to
fire.
Hawaii, man. I want to experience the culture. It's so bad.
Well, there's more fish because it's more like they're on an
Oh yeah.
island. They can fish all the time. Yeah,
Oh my god,
fishing.
the fish
That's
out there is
cool.
fucking amazing.
So anyone can fish apparently in Hawaii. This is what I was told. I haven't researched this, so I don't know. So you may want to research it. But I was told that anyone can fish out there. You don't have to have a license. to
Really?
fish in Hawaii. That's what I was told. I was like, damn, that's crazy. The dude that took us on a tour told us that, but I mean, he could have been fucking wrong. I don't know. I didn't go fishing, but it looked like a lot of people were fishing.
I so they just do like big poles, or can you go out
Oh,
and like
all kinds of
spearfish?
shit.
Or
No, a lot of the dudes. So a lot of Hawaii is like surrounded by like rocks and cliffs, volcanic cliffs. So they would just kind of like camp out on these cliffs and fish off these cliffs, kind of like you would off a dock, kind of.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool watching them. But yeah, people are fishing all over the place too. That was very popular.
Man, it just seems like it's a whole different planet over there in a good way.
Yeah,
Just did
it's different.
did it remind you of anything kind of stateside, or is it Hawaii just
And
Hawaii?
honestly, remind me of Japan, a lot of
Japan?
Japan. Yeah. I mean, it was a lot like it's crazy how much it's got that kind of vibe to it. Um, but the big part of their population was Japanese people in Hawaii. So I mean that's probably why too. But it reminded me a lot of Japan, and it reminded me a lot of like Pensacola. Pensacola, Florida. Have you ever been there?
No, but I know of it. I mean, I've been to Florida, but like Orlando, but I'm gonna go Pensacola.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pensacola, Florida. It's got really sandy beaches, and I mean it's really nice to go fishing at. You got to get a license there. I know that for a fact. Or got to fish off the dock.
Man, I so did you go to all the islands or just which islands?
No, no, I just went to Oahu. You got to rent a puddle jumper and go to the other islands, and if you don't plan that shit out to do that, it's kind of hard to get all that. It's just a lot of traveling. You're not really relaxing on vacation. So next time I go, I want to go to Kauai. That's or Maui, one of those two. I've heard great things about Maui. Heard it's a beautiful place. So and I'm sure it
Man.
is.
So did you get to try Maui Wowie, like the real thing? Does that still exist? Like, because I heard like some people still have it, but I heard like it doesn't exist anymore.
So I tried something different there. It wasn't Maui Wowie. It was called a Hawaiian Gold. It
Kona
was a
Gold
strain.
or
Uh, that's what it was called. Hawaiian Gold is what I
Hawaii Gold?
tried. But I mean, I thought it was pretty. I mean, it was definitely I thought stronger with the terps than what I usually have in Missouri. And I wonder it's because of
The Maui Wowie.
never existed.
Mark. Ah,
Marketing
hang
term.
on. Marketing term. But
Yeah,
sounds
Maui
like you
Wowie.
guys have got like a homemade strain though. Did it
Yeah, we
taste?
we we tried some different stuff that they were selling at the different shops that they had there. We
Do you think it
definitely,
was bred there?
yeah. I like I said, I was really careful to try to shop at legal dispensaries because I knew that came from Hawaii. I didn't really care to go to nothing against THCA shops. I have no hate on anybody's deal, but when you go there, a lot of that shit's imported. Like here in Missouri, a lot of the ones around here, a lot of it's from like California or Oklahoma or wherever.
Oh yeah. No
So
COA to go along with it.
no, yeah, and I want to try something from Hawaii. I don't want to try a California strain. I'll go to California if I want to do that.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, no, what I tried, it seemed great with the terps. I wish I could have seen a grow operation. That would have been awesome. That's definitely on my list. I wonder if more grow ops are off Oahu than are on Oahu. I wonder how many are on each island.
I want to try some Hawaiian weed. I really just want to be that guy who hooks up like farms and outdoor and be like, oh, what kind of soil do you have? Like what elevation? shit like that. Because like, dude, I can just imagine the quality of herb they grow out there.
Yeah, dude, it was cool. I mean, it was definitely a great experience to get to try it. I will say that it was kind of weird smoking weed in Hawaii, like in public, because like it's not really condoned to smoke in public. So you kind of had to go to like, I mean, the beach, honestly.
Take a walk. Take a
The
walk.
surfers were all smoking weed on the beach, so you could smoke weed on the beach, but you kind of had to go take like a walk, like at the condo we were at, we weren't allowed to smoke at, even out on the balcony, so we had to kind of go. So like it was kind of weird. That was weird. But different areas, are different with smoke than others. And it's not just I think weed smoke, I think it's cigarette smoke too.
What? People still smoke cigarettes?
I didn't see very many, really. And I just don't really anymore. It seems like a lot of people have quit smoking cigarettes.
I mean, like you go to like dive bars, you'll still see like people like in their 50s and 60s like smoking cigarettes, but
Yeah, yeah,
I can't recall
they're
like
gonna ride it to the end.
nobody smokes cigarettes anymore. In
No.
fact, did you hear like more people use cannabis daily than smoke cigarettes or drink daily?
I've heard that. And
No, they
it's
did like a
caused
recent study, and it's the truth, man.
yeah, yeah, I heard that. And then something about alcoholism too. It's dropped in the states that went legal, like
Oh yeah,
DWIs and stuff.
alcohol. That's which no one, Gen Z doesn't drink, and I think
Yeah,
millennials, as we get older, we drink less. I mean, I sure the fuck do. Um,
yeah.
then boomers are just boomers, and Gen X doesn't really drink. But like you look at cannabis, like boomers are the biggest growing demographic, So
Well, I
everybody
mean,
smokes.
it makes sense if you think about it because, when prohibition ended, people were kind of like, just like, oh my God, we can drink again. And they did so many different, like alcohol was so exciting and people drink so much. But then other generations seen so much damage it did, like hard on their bodies and going to jail for fighting, like, shit like that.
We grew up in rural parts of the Midwest. We see some
Yeah, dude.
alcoholism.
Yeah, Missouri. I mean, there ain't shit else to do. Watch corn grow and drink, smoke weed.
Oh man, but yeah, booze is starting to go away, which like think. Well, I mean, it's still around, but it's lost popularity a lot. Like sales have tanked, but like I was wondering if these hemp seltzers are the reason like they're extending it out till December because like
You
I know
know,
like the alcohol is now like Bevmo and Total Wine and more like some of these big retailers, they're trying to like talk, you know, talk to our politicians and be like, hey, let's let's have these hemp seltzers. So I think alcohol's actually gonna try big alcohol's gonna try to take over the seltzer market, like the hemp derived stuff.
oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the cannabis market definitely has made a huge impact with the seltzers and the drinks. I mean, a lot of people I know prefer those now at the bar because they can drink one of those and they get a little buzz and then they're not fucked up or falling all over or whatever. I mean,
Oh
a lot of
yeah,
guys like that as a replacement for smoking, or because you don't smell like it. You take a drink. Hell, I don't know if you had that Willie's Reserve. That's pretty cool.
but my
That
only beef with the drinks though, and I mean like in legal states they extract it straight from the plant, but pretty much like all the hemp or all the drinks you see are hemp derived, just like, oh, hey, you take CBD, boil it in some acid, and convert it over to D9, so it's hemp derived. But I would really like to see more stuff extracted from the plant. But again, it's better than nothing. I mean, we're have a couple of those and down, a bunch of shots and get in your car.
but I've seen not just Delta 8 drinks. I've seen
No, the Delta 9 even.
well
Because you can,
Delta 9, but you see the THCA drinks. Which what is THCA? I mean, according to them, it's cannabis before it's heated up, which is just cannabis before you smoke it. I mean, there's
It's the
nothing different.
acidic form.
Yeah, there's nothing different with it. So my thing is, I believe that a lot of these drink markets are actually using THCA oil, MCT oil, whatever, to make their sugars, however they're making their drinks, however they're infusing them, and they're putting such a low amount into them because I think that it's like zero point 0.5 milligrams or something. Like it's super low amount of THC that's in these drinks. But people that don't smoke a lot and they maybe just drink a little cannabis once in a while, I mean, I believe they enjoy having something that's less intense because it doesn't scare them. I get it. I mean, I'm not a big drinker. And if you brought out a bottle of Jack Daniels, I'm going to be intimidated to take much shots with you. Because
Oh,
I'm not
the
going to
Wild
last very
Turkey
long.
101.
Yeah, I might even just throw in the towel early. Like, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is a lot of these people, when it comes to cannabis, they don't have a tolerance to it. And when you think about that, it's not a bad thing, but it makes it not fun to have to drink, or smoke or eat or whatever, something that's super powerful. And you're not even enjoying it. You're just sloshed out, puking sick. Which,
Some
I
of
mean,
those drinks they sell though, dude, I've seen them like 50 milligrams, like 100 milligrams. I mean,
no,
like
you're
the
right.
bar serving's like 10 milligrams or
I'm
five.
talking about at the bar,
Oh yeah,
like
five or
these
10.
ones. Yeah, they're not very strong, and I mean those are the ones that are really taking popularity. I mean, those are ones that your Anheuser Busches and stuff are investing in because they're selling them at bars and they're replacing alcohol sales like seltzers. Those tanked. They were doing really good there for a while. The alcohol ones, and now it's really pushed towards this THCA market. But after November, the way I was told at this conference we went to in Chicago, that that market is probably going to go away. They
Too
won't
much
be allowed
money,
to sell it.
man. You have these
Oh,
big
that's
box operations.
millions of dollars invested in this
Like
infrastructure.
they think shit, I can't remember what stadium in like Chicago, but they serve like their like THC drinks. But big alcohol's moving in on the THC seltzers, and that's the
Oh,
reason.
absolutely.
That's the reason I think like the the seltzers, the drinks will be around. Delta 8, Delta 10, all the synthetic stuff will be gone. But the THCA flower, that's the big one.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to make drinks. But here's my thing. Have you ever had a drink from the dispensary?
What's that?
Have you ever
Oh, yeah.
had
All the way
so
back in the day, the Keef sold, like the Keef
the,
sodas when I
the
lived in
Keith showed
Denver.
us. Yeah. So if you've had a Keef soda, you've had that's infused drink. The thing about it is those people that make Keef sodas have to go through strict regulations,
Oh,
testing,
yeah.
taxes, licensing fees. Is it fair for a company to basically make the same thing that they're making without the licensing, doing it through a loophole?
It's not fair.
Yeah, and I'm not saying life is fair, but I'm just saying like I understand that you got to have a kind of an even playing field, especially in that situation.
Like, I
Because
get
I
why they
mean,
did it because it was a loophole, but like the other people who like it has to go through like analytical testing. You have like all these like requirements. As
oh
with like
yeah,
the loophole, it's just like, oh hey, here's something from fucking China or grown in the grown like or
yeah,
it's covered in like mycobutanol or something, just growing up near like strawberry or blueberries or something. But no,
yeah.
you don't know where the fuck that shit comes from. And
No, you're
they
100% right.
sell all sorts of shit like the psilocybin gummies. They're not psilocybin, they're 4-ACO. It's an analog of psilocybin. And like God knows what else is in there. I had like last year, there was this analytical testing lab up in Portland, Rose City Labs. They did like testing for psilocybin for their program and like different products. But he was telling me like those 4-ACO, like the smoke shop, like trip gummies. He found horse tranquilizer in them. I was just like,
Motherfucker.
was like, ketamine? No, but all sorts of shit. So like they're probably making it in fucking China or somewhere.
Oh, dude. I
Like
mean,
big old
it's
vats they
there's
don't
no,
clean.
yeah, no regulation, dude. That becomes a big problem with those situations, and it's just quick, easy money. I understand it's just like with vapes, dude. Vapes have a weird market. Like all the vapes that you see in those some of them places that are just different colors and flavors. And where do you think that stuff's being made? And
China, Mexico.
yeah, you think it's being made in a place with like real good hygiene, like,
Oh no.
you know, I mean, your fucking lettuce is killing you, because of the hygiene that we have from that. You know what I mean?
Can't
Can't
eat
even.
vegetables anymore. Can't eat vegetables or
Well,
fruit
you
anymore.
know why, right? Why you can't eat vegetables anymore?
Like, are you talking about
Like,
the cyclospore, like the parasite thing going on, or they're
no,
covered
have
in
you ever
human
heard
feces?
about the night soil? How they're using that human feces to fertilize the plants? That's insane,
Human
dude.
shit is the worst shit there is.
Google it. I mean,
Human
it's
shit is the
fucking
most contaminated, grossest shit there is.
Google night soil, and they'll talk about down in Mexico, they're what they do with the sewer. And that's why you got E. coli in your lettuce, man. The plant takes that
Jalapenos.
that plant takes that shit up, dude. I mean, when you're feeding it human feces, is people have diseases. That's why we don't do that. Like I've been to processing plant as a fertilizer plant that was trying to do something with human feces, but they would bake it at thousands of degrees to kill diseases and microbes. You
Down
think
there,
they're
they're
doing
probably
that?
just pumping it straight from the fucking sewer. You
Yeah,
know?
from the fucking porta johns, dude. I mean, yeah, it's like blue water shooting all over your lettuce. I bet.
Shit's just been sitting there fermenting and growing. God knows what they throw
Like,
down there.
holy fuck, what is that, paper? Like,
Oh
I mean, you
shit.
know what I mean? Like, it's
Oh,
horrible,
so
dude.
gross. And you know exactly they were doing something like that.
I
There
mean,
was
it's
no
true though.
filtration, there was no pasteurization. It was just straight up fucking ugh. I mean, I
It's
get the
crazy.
reasoning. It's free, potentially fertilizer, but
Well, and you
humans
gotta
have the
the
worst fucking diet of any species on this planet.
well, the fertilizer crisis is going on right now. Countries are having trouble getting fertilizer. A lot of soil and fertilizer came out of Canada.
Oh yeah.
It's not coming out now.
I was talking to some farmers, traditional commodity farmers, and like fertilizer prices are really high. But I won't say too much because. But anyway, I was talking about side projects,
Yeah, yeah,
and you mentioned fertilizer costs.
yeah.
I'll tell you after the show, but yeah, that's one of my side projects. It's fucking wicked, but I can't say anything about it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
So, um, but yeah, that's. But anyway, fucking everything's a go price. Farmers can't have fertilizer; they can't afford it. So, I mean, we got to look at other ways to kind of cut down on synthetic fertilizers. Not to mention
Well, and
it's not the best thing for the environment. Like the process to make fertilizer, the Harvard Bosch process, it's really energy intensive. It's
well, why
not.
aren't we composting? Why is composting not more common and readily available? Why are we not taking our food scraps and putting them in bins that can be picked up and thrown in the compost fields?
I think it's like when they do the synthetic fertilizer, like in fields, they use like ammonium anhydrase, and they fucking just inject it right into the ground and just.
Yeah.
But I think if you use microbes and compost and shit,
We'll build an
maybe
ecosystem,
it.
sustainable.
I mean, the yield won't be as great, but you can use it in conjunction with synthetic fertilizer, but not used as much.
Well,
And
like, have you
it builds up the soil over time. When you add like compost and microbes, but I can
have you
see
ever
why
heard of
the
that
yield thing though.
Amazon soil,
Uh,
the Tetra Preta?
oh yeah.
Yeah. So, like, look at that stuff. It yields more than synthetic fertilizers. They said the corn that grows in that soil in the Amazon grows more corn than any other, and it reproduces the enzymes and organisms that feed it. Like we still have yet to fully understand how, and it's man-made. That's what's crazy. It's not, that wasn't natural. It was man-made. We put the elements together, the biochar, the compost, to feed these organisms. The amount of food like that we consume in a day, the waste that's thrown away. Why could we not build? Because of money. A lot of people want you to buy something than to be sustainable. Being sustainable is more valuable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's really no financial like incentive there, you know.
That's like the light bulb. They said the first light bulb that was ever invented still works.
Is it like that,
And
like a firehouse somewhere? That
yeah,
kind
it's somewhere that still works. And they said the reason why they changed, it was like some committee that got together back in the day, and basically they make things to fail. Like they're not meant to go the distance.
well, I mean, if you make something that lasts forever, you can't sell it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying it's
Oh
just weird when it
yeah.
comes to food,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
because food's important, and we all should be able to eat. And there's people starving to death all over the world.
there's
It's
even
such
people
an
starving in like our own country, man.
I don't know why we don't have more gardens here in the United States. Like, why are we
We
not?
all need victory gardens. I mean,
No one
it's
does
way
that
cheaper than
anymore.
growing like going to the grocery store. I
When
mean,
people are like, "Oh, it's hot outside. I don't want to work in my garden," and it's like, "Hey,
go out
man,
in the
it's like
fucking morning.
there's things you can do like that. One will benefit you. I mean, you're not eating night soil lettuce anymore. I mean, one, like, is that not incentive enough? Like, have your vegetables grown in shit, or have your vegetables be the shit,
And not to
right?
mention, if we all had
Yeah.
victory gardens, like in the day, you would grow, enough for yourself, your family, but you probably have, leftovers to give to the neighbors, you know?
Oh yeah. Well, that's what we do with the Buttheadz Growers Club. I mean, we're feeding the community and helping people. Um, that all that good stuff. Excited this year. Buttheadz Growers Club will be at Associations Day at MJ BizCon.
Oh,
So that's going to
oh.
be fun. So we'll be able to showcase what we've done building gardens and helping feed people there. Butthead Soil's kind of doing some cool shit. Um, we just joined a partnership with Fat Nugs Magazine on
Oh, hell
their,
yeah. Shut out Dustin.
yeah, super exciting. We're doing this new partnership on their new section in their magazine on homegrown. So Butthead Soil is going to be sponsoring that. So we're going to be providing all the soil for the home grows. Katie, she is an amazing grower. She does some amazing stuff on Instagram.
Was she the one growing Freak Show?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
cool, cool.
yep. I've been
Yeah.
sharing her stuff. Check out my page. You'll see me sharing her stuff, LinkedIn, Facebook, and in that with Buttheads. But she's doing amazing stuff. Her videos are great. I'm growing Freak Show myself. I find that plant fascinating. The fact it looks like a fern still blows my mind. I,
I saw
uh,
it in 2019 Emerald Cup, and I literally at the Humboldt Sea Company booth, and I literally like was like, what the fuck? You got a fern? Holy shit, that's weed.
it, it, I mean, it's crazy. You could grow it anywhere. No one would really know until it was too late, if they ever knew at all. Like it really, even when it's in flower, you can kind of tell, but you really can't.
I
The
heard
leaves throw you off.
Shapeshifter. He's the one that bred it. I heard it took him years.
It's incredible. I mean, it's incredible how he made a plant that looks like one thing, and then other people are doing. Have you seen some of the new shit they're doing with the Freak Show now?
Are they crossing
Breeding
like
it with. Oh yeah.
Duckswood and ABC?
So we're working on an idea with the Freak Show that I got right now of crossing a Super Boof cherry strain
Super Boof.
and calling it Super
Damn,
Freak.
that's a. So wait, you crossed it already or going to?
It's something we're talking about doing. Buddy of mine's got some feminized pollen, and
So
we're
I mean, it
talking
seems
about
like
crossing
the
it.
the lineage on both, like they're like you're not gonna be getting like the same shit, you know, where you breed like one
That's
gelato variety with another one, but those are
right.
different enough. Like you could
Completely
probably
different.
find something real interesting, dude.
Just for fun,
Yeah,
why not? So that's something
super
we're
goof,
talking about
man.
doing.
That one has. First time I tried that, like I was like, oh, there's a lot going on
That
here.
flavor, that flavor. And these buds, they're so purple, this phenotype that we got of the Super Blue Cherry. I gotta send you some pictures of it. It's fucking it's so dark
Peace
purple.
out, Rusty. Now,
Peace
super goof
out.
cherry. Do you mean like a cherry pie, or is it just like
No,
a
no, no. Super Blue Cherry or Cherry
cherry?
Super Blue. It was fire. But yeah, that's my buddy. He kind of preserves that strain. He keeps growing clones off of it. And we've got some feminized pollen, and we're talking about starting to do some breeding with that freak show. I think it'd be interesting to see if it holds the freak show strain genetic style. You know, it can flip over and start growing like super boof. You know, you don't know how it's going to breed and
So
what
like,
pheno you're going to get.
I can't recall if I ever tried Freak Show. Actually, I'm trying to dig out. I've been hanging on like Freak Show seeds for like the last 3 years. I mean,
Oh, dude, it's amazing. You
but
should
like
do it.
it's a sativa, has like a kind of like a uplifting kind of high, if I recall. I don't think I tried it though.
It's
What
an
it was.
early flower too. It starts
So
flowering early.
you maybe can get that, but like the taste or the effects I heard was kind of uplifting, like almost like a sativa quality. I never had it though,
I have not smoked it myself yet. I'm
but
excited to.
it does flower early, so maybe you can bring some of those traits over. But
Yeah.
like when you say super boof cherry, do you just mean super boof, or is there like a cross to get like the cherry part?
So it's a cherry super booth cross.
No, I mean like super boof though. It's like super boof, or is it like one thing? Like I'm trying to figure out because like I know the strain super boof, but I hear super boof cherry, which makes me think like where's the like is it just like maybe like a pheno you found, or the
This is
cherry
just my
part?
friend's strain. I mean, I think it's from Lit Farms, is where the genetic originated from. I don't quote me on that, but
Anyway, it tastes like super boof and it's fucking badass.
it's so purple. I mean, I'll send you some pictures of it. I'll
Yeah,
get you
yeah.
some seeds of it, and you can
Oh,
try some. But it's crazy how the plant. I mean, dude, it's so dark purple. It'll blow your mind. Like when we put it in the tester, put it in the alcohol, extract it so we can put it in the tea checker to check the THC level. It turns the damn vial purple, dark purple. It's not even green.
damn.
It's crazy. Yeah. I'll send you some pictures of it. You'll be like, fuck, dude, that's sick. We'll have
That
to smoke
kind
some of
of
it.
that color reminds me of a strain. Have you ever heard of forbidden fruit?
Yeah. Yeah. That
That
was a
strain
while
was
back.
really
I ain't
dark.
seen that in a while.
I was saying, but when I was out in the Bay Area, I mean, like before the pandemic, dude, like I was running a testing lab out in Marin County, and fuck, dude, forbidden fruit was fucking blowing up. But goddamn, that thing was so dark, you thought it was black, but dude, that strain was fucking killer, man. Just like you could be like the shittiest grower and it still turn out good for you, but man, if you did it right, it
Oh,
was like
dude.
floral tasting and like a floral smell, but there was like a dankness to it, and it was
That's got to
offensive.
still be around. I'd love to grow that.
Oh yeah.
I've never grown that. I remember hearing about it though.
No, I tried in the. It was like that thing that make because like, you know, Bay Area, it's all cookies and gelato and shit, you know. But forbidden fruit was just one of those that kind of just stood out. It was like its own thing, you know. Man, it
Yeah.
was like recall just walking to 7-Eleven after burning, dude, and like immediately everybody just stared at me. And this was like in Cali, but man, that the thickness on it was just offensive. That's how fucking thick it was. Offensive, like
Damn.
overwhelming. Like it was overwhelming.
Especially in Cali, like you made them turn around into 7-Eleven like that, you know.
Man. So like, how's things going in Missouri as far as the industry goes? I knew
Going
there's like
great.
some social equity license going on. Like I thought I saw a marijuana moment like a week or two back.
Yeah, they're working on doing another round of the lottery for the micro business licenses. They're in the process of getting that going. We have some micro businesses that are up and running now here in Missouri. Um, Grassroots in Cape Girardeau, Missouri is a micro dispensary. If you're in the area, check them out. You know, they're just small business owners. Like they're not corporate. They're not owned by a big corporation. They just you can tell they're smaller business owners, and the only weed they can sell is from small home growers, basically. I mean,
Oh
these are
hell yeah!
small. I mean, these aren't home growers, but they're licensed cultivation facilities for micro dispensaries. So they're
That's where you're gonna
smaller.
find the good stuff, like the strains.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna find something besides like lemon cherry gelato. You're gonna find like the unique shit.
absolutely. No, it was. I mean, some of the best weed comes from people that you know are just regular Joes, man. Like
I know there's some good weed in Missouri. Like when I was a young man, I would make trips up to Kansas City. So I never made out to St. Louis until like years later. Like I was consulting for this testing lab out in Arnold. It's like south.
oh yeah,
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 yeah.
Arnold.
It
Yeah,
looked a little methy,
yeah,
Herculaneum and stuff like that.
yeah,
Vestas.
yeah.
No, I had a blast. I just
The
remember just
teeth are an option in that area. Yeah, yeah.
I it looked interesting, so I decided to go like interact with the locals. I went to this dive bar, dude. Immediately, I saw like '90s pro. Everybody had like a '90s pro wrestling shirt or like a juggalo on it. I saw this guy that had an NWO,
Jerry.
and I used to watch like I mean, I still watch professional wrestling like when I get high and shit. Like, oh shit,
Oh
God
hell
bless.
yeah, that's cool.
Then, but back in the day, dude, I watched the fuck out of it. I saw the NWO shirts. Oh, it was just random. I just walk up to them and like do this because they're like sweet, and it was like connected. So maybe not the methy part, but
Yeah, but
our
we
teeth
connected
are
on a different
optional.
level. Yeah, teeth are optional in certain areas in Missouri.
But
Yeah, that
something
methy
tells me
shit.
down your neck of the woods, y'all grow some killer fucking bud, just like the environment
Yeah,
for it.
there's some great growers here in Southeast Missouri. I mean, and there's amazing growers all over the place, but this area of the United States is the heartland. I mean, there's some farmers that been feeding America for thousands. Well, not thousands of years, but 250 years. However
Shit,
long Missouri's been here.
longer than that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So I mean, like Missouri's been feeding people for a long time because it's the heartland. The French were using it back in the day too because of all the fertile farmland. So I mean, these people have been growing plants for years. There's a lot of knowledge that's passed down there, and I think knowledge is power. And you see some of the best growers in the world. I mean that hell. Next thing you know, it could be the stigma's breaking, and you're getting a new type of grower, this farmer. I've seen it. These like people that are just good old boys, you know what I mean? And they grow the fucking fire as weed. They grow
Also, it's like
corn, they grow weed, they don't give a shit.
corn and weed. I was thinking though, like the floodplains in the Mississippi, like fluvial things, you could probably grow some killer weed out there, like on that.
I would
There's
love to try that. That'd be so cool. Think of
a
the
lot of
microbial life.
nutrients.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there will be a lot of microbial diversity.
I mean, you
Like,
definitely wouldn't want it to flood on you because you know how
oh
weed
no,
makes you wet. But it'd be interesting to grow in that, dead fish waste and stuff like that. But that's my thing with composting. Like composting is building the ecosystem, building a topsoil on your property. If people did that more, if they tried to build more of an ecosystem, how much better would their plants be?
that's for sure. I would like to see compost and stuff to help build up like soil that isn't really the best for like cultivating anything. For
It just seems
example,
like such a waste.
I mean, just instead of throwing out that food, you can use it for so many things. Like you can use it to improve your soil. You can use it to grow your food. Um, just Americans, man. It's our culture. We you know we throw away half our food, like when we yeah, it's shameful.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he had this idea, that our club should do is like mobile composting bins that we could put around and collect and recycle. I mean, I think it's a great idea. I mean, the thing is people are like, well, you're gonna have people that are gonna do stupid shit like throw trash in the compost and stuff. Yeah, you're gonna have people do stupid shit, of course, but that's
Hey,
just life.
hang on a second. I'm gonna turn off this fan behind me. It's kind of hard to hear you, and I have like the volume all the way up on my computer. So hang on a sec here.
Is my mic coming in good?
No, no, it is. It's just this fan's really loud. All right, that's a little better. So mobile composting bins. So like you just like drive around and fill up. Like say like you have bins like a community garden. You just drive around and
Yeah.
fill those up.
Well, and you could use them for things like in the community gardens or just compost, make a composting area where, like, I don't see what would be the hard thing about making like a community composting area where you could take the compost and turn it. You could do a 3-base system where you turn it so the microbial life stays fresh, it doesn't become anaerobic, and you have a better quality compost. But I mean, compost is something that you can just make out of your scraps. It can age for years. I mean, it has so much benefit. And we throw it in landfills. I just don't, I don't know. To me, it feels like it's wasted and it could feed us better than that night soil shit. This is my
You
opinion.
want to
I
spray
mean,
feces all over your food.
I'm just reminding you, don't forget that when you go to Taco Bell later. That's a shitty taco.
Taco Bell. Oof.
It's not the meat, it's the lettuce. We found the culprit now.
So don't spray human shit all over your fruits and veggies. Make
Right.
compost.
Yeah. But yeah, what we do with the community garden is to try to show sustainability and renewability. It really surprises people. Like the garden we do in Jackson, we've been doing that for fuck, it's been almost 4 years now. And it's been interesting seeing what the plants do growing in that soil over and over and over. And people are like blown away by the quality of the vegetables. I mean, we had these turnips. I mean, they were huge. Did you see my video I put on TikTok and how big that turnip was?
Yeah.
God dang.
So
I mean, they were huge.
this you said this is your fourth season of using the same soil?
Same soil. So, like, that's the thing
Oh
about the
hell.
Butthead soil is the renewability, the sustainability. We use that coco coir. We remove the pits, so you just have the fiber. And it's very fibrous. The coco coir fiber in the compost grows together. You do have to add, like, I've had to add perlite, maybe some core, certain elements because you do the old soil test, the squeeze test. If it
Yeah.
stays a clob, and the reason why we talk about that is you're not having to buy a whole new 4 or 5 bags of soil. One, think about what that 4 or 5 bags of soil does to the environment you buy every time that you go to the store. That 4 or 5 bags of soil that you buy has peat moss in it that's mined. So that's mined from thousands of acres of peat moss bogs, where that stuff's taken from the earth and put into facilities where they age it, fluff it, and put it in a bag. The
And they're
bad thing
crucial to
about,
that ecosystem too. So
it's destroying ecosystems.
for the
And
next couple
then,
thousand years.
oh yeah, 100%. And I don't give a shit if it pHs or does whatever. I don't like peat moss. It's hydrophobic. I've never been a big fan of it. I don't think. Have you ever seen how a potted plant will like squeeze together?
Oh
That's
yeah.
because the way that peat moss is, it wants to shrink back down because it's meant to be in the bottom of a swamp, a bog. But that, and then the bags that are on the soil. I mean, if you're buying 3, 5, or 6 bags of soil every 3 or 4 months, that's how many big plastic bags that end up in the landfill. I mean,
Uh,
that's how they haul soil.
so like what you would do would, be a bit more sustainable, and just from the shit we throw away, our food scraps. So
Yeah.
would you like suggest like people keep their food scraps and basically like donate them to you, instead of just toss them in the trash,
Well,
or
we don't have the composting set up yet. We just do the community gardens right now. But the whole mentality about it is doing your own compost at home, helping your environment, your friend's environment. You know what I mean? Building compost, making gardens, building ecosystems, building topsoil. I mean, even in neighborhoods, a lot of neighborhoods were built by stripping heat off the topsoil to make it level so they could build the neighborhood. So that's why the dirt's a lot of times done with grass is done with sod. It's laid like carpet, because there's really no topsoil there. So I mean that's the thing to think about is like if you're doing compost, you're putting that in the garden, whether you're doing like a raised bed or gardening in the ground, like doing digging a pit and putting fresh topsoil in there and all that. I mean, hugelkulture, that's incredible where you sticks and leaves break down. You're building an ecosystem up where it didn't exist before. And that's the mentality behind it. It's not just donating it to one person or giving it. You can do this anywhere you're at. And it's not that big a deal. I mean, you can do it as simple as a bucket, a five
yeah.
gallon bucket outside your house, whatever, and you throw your veggies in it, lemon peels, bananas, whatever. I mean, if you don't want to throw meat and poultry in there, you don't have to. But just vegetables. Now, I don't recommend leaving that in your house because you'll have gnats out the ass. So, but put it in a bucket outside the back of the garage, whatever. And it just takes a few steps to do something that's going to help you, benefit you later.
And their composts are rich in microbials, which can add that to the soil to kind of build up the communities. Yeah, topsoil, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
Topsoil in this country pretty much doesn't exist. Like, say like modern agriculture. Um, we're. I mean, I'm sure like you like in Missouri, what's up. Like, we don't have topsoil in our fields anymore. Like, it's gone.
No, have you? Yeah, stripped it with, like you said, ammonia nitrates and whatever. They spray it into the soil and it kills everything else but what they're okay with spraying. I mean,
Add some microbes, some compost, no till farming.
we that's another thing that we do with the part of the Buttheadz compost that we use. They take some of that compost and we spread it on fields, and that helps make more sustainable agriculture where we're using compost to lay down on the fields instead of just spraying them full of nitrates and chemicals.
Then I mean, and honestly, if you build up like your topsoil and have like a diverse microbial and healthy microbial community, that'll protect against pathogens.
It absolutely does. We notice corn, soybeans that are grown in the farms that we've treated with the compost on top have
They have
had
to compete.
greater resistance to disease and pests. You're not having to spray them as much or really much at all. I mean, if you companion plant, you can almost get rid of having to use pesticide. We use companion plant in our garden. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we deal with pests sometimes. I use diatomaceous earth if I have to.
Um,
Um, or like,
Naturally.
yeah, we do peppermint oil, rosemary oil, different kinds of stuff like
So you're
that.
not spraying with like Roundup or like 2,4-D
No,
shit like
no.
that.
Yeah, no, we're trying to be organic. I mean, we want to be sustainable, and we want to build the ecosystem in the soil. That's almost the most important part of this whole process is remembering that we're building this environment year after year after year, just like you would a fish tank or an aquarium. And that's exciting. There's more living organisms in a cup of soil than the galaxy. I mean, it's
Oh yeah,
insane how much diversity is in soil. I mean, I don't oppose hydroponics and I have no problem with hydroponics. I grow with hydroponics myself. I fancy DWC bubble buckets, but um, you just can't create the same ecosystem for your roots that you can in soil. I don't believe you can. And I
yeah.
think that's where you get the terps.
Oh yeah, terps, all the aromatics. I mean, I get hydroponics like in a commercial setting because like boom, boom, everything's on schedule, automated.
Yeah.
Outdoors, you know, it's fucking labor, man. It's fuck. I mean, like, well, I mean, like cannabis is labor in general. It's backbreaking fucking work. That's that's why I do tell people they try to get an industry. It's backbreaking work. But soil, though, you mean it's I wouldn't say you have to attend it like you would hydroponics, but like man, say like harvesting like outdoor plants, it's a motherfucker. You can't harvest everything at once. You gotta take in sections. It's a pain in the ass. But I do like soil myself. One, I grew up in the Midwest and farming community, so I'm like really used to it. And plants need microbes. That's how it is in nature. And like whenever you do like testing, like compare like outdoor to indoor, I mean you get more diversity like as far as like terpenes and cannabinoids. Um, and it's sustainable. And honestly, like when you grow those plants, industrial hemp or cannabis, like it has a taproot, and like it kind of busts up the soil, makes it more healthier. That's one of the reasons, like, so I'm involved in industrial hemp too, but we use it every single time we rotate it because that taproot goes deep and kind of helps bust up the soil, make more rooms for microbes and stuff. But I just I'm an outdoor guy. That's just how I grew up. Or like I did guerrilla grows back in the day. I plant over by the river or the creek, and everything was right there. So, and plus you
I
can
love
hide
it.
it. You can hide it. Like I
But
knew
that's
some.
sustainable agriculture,
Oh
what
yeah,
you're doing. You're not depending on chemicals to feed yourself. And I mean, I'm not against synthetic fertilizers. I mean, there's some amazing synthetic fertilizers
oh yeah.
out there. But when you think about any kind of fertilizer or situation, how can you beat organic?
Um, you can't. But the only advantage I mean, the advantage of like synthetic fertilizers is you do get a shit ton of yield. But
Well,
fertilizer is
yield, but
not fertilizer. I guess the reason I want to use like microbes and stuff is because like the cut down on the usage of synthetic fertilizers. But like you do like traditional agriculture, it's about yield, 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 not like quality. For us and like cannabinoids and like terps and aromatics, hell yeah, we want quality. And I think you can just get that like the terroir of like different environments, and I think you can't replicate that with indoor. And
well,
I
the
think it's
yield,
more therapeutic as well.
well, absolutely. And the yield is it has a cost. You said the yield of the plant from the synthetics, what's the cost of using synthetics like in the fields?
Oh,
I mean, you're
cheap.
breaking down microbial life.
But I mean, you inject it like straight in the plant. I mean, fertilizer is not cheap anymore, so we got to go organic. And I truly believe like we kind of keep at it, and preach regenerative agriculture, no till, and
Yeah.
farmers kind of see like, oh hey, I'm getting yield. I don't have to inject it. I mean, I'm getting more health, like my crop's healthier. Maybe they won't grow as tall, when you're injecting them, but I think overall you can just see the quality and the yield. The yield will like get there once everything's adapted to that environment. But right now, it's kind of the tariffs suck for everybody, especially for farmers. That's all they know is like till and fucking fertilize. Um, so they're looking for alternative ways. One thing I do like about industrial hemp, we planted close to 70 acres. We only fertilized once with cow shit at the beginning, and holy fuck, it's yielded like
Wow.
a lot. We didn't have to. We let it just go on its own. The rain watered it. We just kind of, planted it like row crop and forget it. And like that's what those pictures I sent to you, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
those look good.
You see how tall that varieties are?
Yeah.
Like 12 feet tall. But like
Yeah, they did. I love the different strains too.
some were
I love
seed
how that
and others were like
foxtail,
fiber.
or is it foxtail or squirrel tail? I think it's foxtail, where they foxtail like that, where they curve to the right.
Oh yeah, foxtail. I mean, it kind of looks like when you look at the bud and stuff. Um,
Beautiful.
some of those varieties, like that Jurassic, like the stalk looked like bamboo is so thick. But
Ain't that
yeah,
crazy?
we didn't have to like do anything. I mean, obviously we were gonna rotate. I mean, we're gonna put cover crop, probably some clover,
That
but
was incredible. Yeah, those were great. So
it.
how many plants did you guys have out there? Did you
Oh, I haven't counted.
just so many? Yeah, I get
We
that.
did row crops. I can't remember the
That's
seed
some
count we did, but
that was cool. That looks so cool. And I love how, like I said, how you did different strains. You had what type of hemp genetics, Joe,
oh,
or why?
we did fiber and seed, but we had like 15 varieties. That big one I sent you was Jurassic, but the variety like we grew this year and like the other place, I mean, that's like a field trial with a K State. We did Yuma, which is a Chinese variety. They tend to do well out in the Midwest and stuff. But the plant,
Wow.
we didn't have to do anything. It just kind of took care of itself. I knew it was building the soil, it's that taproot. But we can do the same thing with like cannabis and, with
Oh,
traditional commodity crops, with like no
hemp.
tilling.
You grow
Like,
hemp everywhere. It does so many benefits.
no, I mean, even like having like a victory garden, just growing a couple cannabis plants, it's gonna help build up the soil because that taproot.
It
You know,
just it's tough, growing outdoors in certain states. I understand like some states have weirder
Nevada.
laws, but yeah, different laws. And I understand that. I personally I like growing outside as well. Here in Missouri, it's definitely interesting. There's things that tips for Missouri. The biggest tip I can give anyone for growing in this area is remember how humid it is in the fall, because your buds will fucking rot on the plant. Do not forget that. And it rains a fucking lot.
So
So,
you just got to harvest a little bit early, or
no, you do a hoop house where
oh
you can
yeah,
pull plastic. When it rains, you pull plastic. You put fans in it. You'd be all right. But that's how we do it here. Put box fans on each side and just pull plastic.
ugh. Was it hot and humid today where you're at? It was like 104 here today.
Dude, oh my God, dude, we had a storm last night. It was nuts. Like all of a sudden, this storm come in, just tore up a bunch of shit in Cape Girardeau. It's a town right next to me. Messed them up. Hit us pretty hard too. I woke up this morning, my freaking basketball goal was on my damn truck.
Oh
Just
shit!
fucked up the hood, shit. And I'm like, oh my God. I just got that thing painted.
Man,
So yeah, that was a long day dealing with that.
damn.
Foxtail, also known as
Hang
ties
on, let me
to
put this
variety.
up here. All right, Foxton. Yep.
Oh,
Uh,
that's cool. Thank you,
okay.
Stony.
Thanks,
Fucking
Stony.
awesome, smart man.
But like foxtail on the bud heat, and sometimes the genetics, but there's nothing wrong with
It's
foxtailing. There's nothing wrong.
well, it's yeah, it's part of the genetics, and it's actually I believe kind of more towards the original style of what cannabis first started growing like. Because it's so, I mean, like you said, it's so sturdy and strong. I mean, it could withstand so many elements, weather. Growing in a wild, that probably cannabis, originally land races didn't grow like the cannabis we have now.
Oh, started out in China, then it kind of spread. Then we
Nepal,
domesticated
I
it.
think.
Oh yeah, Paul. Um, no, it's everywhere, but I haven't seen like any of the ancient stuff, but I can imagine. I mean, we used it for food and fiber first, but it's kind of and it split off the two lineage, like the hemp and then for like the cannabis and like went from there.
Have
But
you read those studies? They're talking about what they're wanting to do with the hemp seed, turn it into a protein. Because how
oh,
much protein's in it?
for cattle,
Well, all kinds of things. I mean, you could
I
use
mean,
it.
there's like hemp protein like at like Whole Foods and stuff,
Yeah,
but
but they're just looking into how much it'd be beneficial to use hemp protein for food
okay,
in agriculture,
because I know they
even
can
with
do
human
poultry now.
applications.
But there's a guy I know, Dr. Griffin at K State. He was looking at hemp seed because it has a shit ton of protein, like way more than corn, and feeding it to cattle, and they were kind of beefing up. But like
And I think it
this,
like treated their stomachs too, like kind of
oh
like a
yeah, yeah,
medicine. Yeah, they were
it's
like getting sick less or something, or
a lot
having to
more
go to the vet less.
beneficial of fats and more protein.
So
And
they talked about like fertilizing them on the plant and having the animals eat the seeds on the plant.
oh, not like harvesting them and drying them and feed them to them. They can eat them
No,
off.
like so they talked about like back in like the I guess it was like the 1940s or whatever before cannabis started becoming legal. They used to feed cattle the cannabis plants that were growing wild. They grew hemp like a motherfucker in World War II, and so like they were feeding that shit to the cows. Cows were eating it, and they were going to the doctor less because of the benefits of hemp. So I would imagine the benefits of the hemp protein would help the plant, the cow as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they're eating the whole plant, there's the stalk itself, the leaves, the roots, the seeds. I know the birds like the seeds because like the stuff we had grown for seed, the birds are just fucking eating it all, dude. They're eating
It's
it
bad.
all,
It's like get high as fuck flying around.
and they're
Oh,
living in there.
that's awesome.
But yeah, just I prefer growing in ground. I have nothing against hydroponics at all. Back in the day, I used to, grow cocoa core. But like, I mean, if you have an indoor facility to kind of get like on a rotating schedule, hell yeah, like or get yield, um, you know, hydroponics is like the way to go. Um, you know, good weeds, good weed. That's the way I look at it. Just soil's a preference. But to go back to food, you know what victory gardens are, right? From like World
Yeah,
War II.
yeah. World War II, they did them to help benefit food for the community because we couldn't be dependent on grocery stores.
Yeah, we should do the same thing now. Like fucking food is expensive, man. Like it's just
Yeah.
can't afford to
No,
live.
I
You
agree.
can't afford to live, you know. So like
Yeah.
I'm using your soil. That I'm growing stuff in pots. I might get some more from you
Yeah.
during the
Let me
winter because
know.
I've been growing a lot of fruits and veggies for like food.
Yeah.
Because my I'm growing some eggplants. I got peppers going. Got some
Nice.
watermelon going.
What kind of
Uh,
peppers you got going?
oh, I got some habanero, some
Ooh, spicy shit.
cayenne, bottle rocket varieties. I got the New Mex lemon spice jalapeno, which that was a jalapeno bred by the Chili Pepper Institute at New Mexico State. It's a jalapeno and it tastes like fucking lemon. It's amazing.
Dude, that sounds
And it has
badass.
a bit of a bite, but the pith on it and shit, or the walls,
Yeah.
super thick, super crunchy, and oh my god, so good.
Gotta give me some seeds of that. I want to grow that. That's
Oh yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'll send them to you. I
Yeah.
got them from the university there, but I love peppers almost as much as cannabis.
Yeah.
I
Well, they
is
react a lot the same.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, back in the day, I used to grow peppers like in a tent with my herb.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of require the same. Like, they ain't too far off on nutrition. Peppers love light. They fucking love light. Maybe not as much as cannabis, but they really enjoy light. So, and not to mention, like peppers kind of give you a little bit of a high, so that's kind of the reason I like it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
they're nice. Have you ever heard the stress out? Stressing them out to make them hotter.
um, stressing them out to like fruit earlier.
I've heard of that. I've heard of the stress them out to make them hotter, where they purposely dehydrate them, where they'll be wanting water to
Okay,
make them more spicy.
produce more capsaicin. Okay, so it's kind
Yeah,
of like cannabis, where you kind of stress it out to get more.
that's what I'm saying. The
Stuff.
similarities.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of stressing out, have you ever thought of dry farming with herb? Just because I know some people that do it out in like Utah, and like it's actually not too bad. So I was figuring like maybe people start like trying to dry farm or maybe not use as much water.
You know, I do
And
something.
shade, yes.
Yeah, I do something kind of like that. It's with my plants out here on my deck. So these plants I grow here in my backyard on my deck, I grow them in the shade some of the day. I don't water them as much, and I let them dry out. Um, People think I'm crazy because I know when to feed my plants when they tell me to feed them. Um, and people are like, "Well, you don't have a feed regimen." No, I go smoke a blunt with them every day, so I know when they're thirsty.
It's the
And
beauty. It's the beauty of soil.
yeah, it is incredible. And the soil that I'm growing these plants, I'll send you a picture later. The ones I'm
Your
growing
crop
out here.
steering. That's what I tell them. Like I'm crop steering.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But these pots are going on 4 years old. The soil, same soil. You know,
How long you just gonna keep rocking it till it
why not?
stops? Yeah. So I mean, you can technically build it up, and if it's built up, I mean, you'll
You just
probably have
add
to
amendments
nip
to it. I
it.
mean,
Yeah, yeah.
and people are like, well, then you're feeding it all the time. I'm like, dude, I feed that shit maybe once a month, maybe. I don't feed it that much, and I got 9, 10 foot tall plants out there.
So you just like add compost and maybe amend it with like some
I
Gaia Earth.
use natural compost. I let the soil break down all winter. Add eggshell stuff like that, and I add Gaia Green in the spring. Some kind of like Gaia Green top dressing, or you know, chicken shit or something like that. Mix it into the soil really good with some. Sometimes I have to add um, some perlite to it, because it gets more like compost and coco coir anymore. But yeah,
Really,
I've
the
been
stuff you
growing it.
gave me is really fluffy.
Yeah, it still stays pretty. I mean, it's not bad. A lot of it's rooted up now
Oh
because.
yeah.
So, like, people ask me, what do you do with the old roots of the plants after you're done growing them? And I say I leave them in there. I take the main stalk out. I'll cut that main stalk part out, but the rest of the roots you leave in there. The soil will consume those
You don't
roots.
have to add any enzymes or anything.
No, the soil consumes it like food. And it's cool. Like, even in the winter, you can stick your hand down in your pot and it's warm. It's weird
When
because
you
it's
were,
alive. It's alive.
oh damn.
Yeah, it's awesome growing a pot. Yeah, so I like pumice over perlite too. I don't like carrying it because pumice is heavier than perlite. But
Oh yeah.
I mean, even sand, you can use sand to aerate your soil. Yeah, perlite. I hate that dust that comes off of it. Like breathing that shit in when you're trying to mix it. Oh my god.
Yeah. Kind of like diatomaceous earth kind of has a bit of a dust to it as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you can
I mean,
eat
you don't want to
diatomaceous.
breathe. I mean, you don't want to breathe in perlite. I mean,
You don't want to breathe in any of it. I mean,
pretty jagged, kind of like a rock. I mean,
yeah,
the healthiest, and but the worst one ever is getting diatomaceous earth in my eye. Jesus fucking Christ.
dude. Yeah, I bet.
It hurt, man. I was just watering like all day. But breathing perlite. Um, also like if you got have you ever got like rid of like old like soil put in your backyard and shit mixed
Oh,
around
it
and
floats.
yeah, floats to the top. I was like,
Funny.
that's why you do it in the backyard, not the front yard.
It looks like shit. It looks horrible. It's just
Oh no,
like
but
hope it washes away.
you can tell like, oh, I know what he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. And that's a cool thing with this soil. I don't have to throw it away. I just keep reusing it, keep reamending it. And like people are like, well, what about bugs? What about pests? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, floats all to the top, bad for the environment. But it's better than growing, getting Miracle Grow. And it's all about growing medicine. So whatever you do, just do it. Hey, amen. I believe in that.
But compost, like, it has a healthy, like, microbe community. I mean, yeah, there's like compost teas, which I advise to be very careful because even though you're trying to brew like good bacteria, there's shit that floats in the air, so you're not exactly sure what you're doing. But
Yeah,
compost, it's stable, everything's there. And the pathogens have to fucking compete with the microbes in the compost. And that's why
playing
you,
with water too, though.
oh, yeah.
It's a lot. That's a whole another ecosystem there. It's a breeding ground for algae and bacteria. Algae, especially, people don't understand algae, how powerful algae is. Like fucking algae, if you're growing hydroponics and you let light get into your system, your plant is dead. Algae will kill your plant. It sucks all the nitrogen out of the water. I mean, and oxygen.
But
It's crazy.
if you have a diverse microbial community, they'll have to
Oh
compete
yeah,
with microbes.
that's right. That's right. But that's where hydroponics is different. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen algae grow in rock wool and it like turned up like okay, but I mean, if you don't want to let it get a bit too over,
You can't get at all the roots.
oh no, it'll
Oh,
kill them.
yeah, it gets all slimy.
But like
Fucking
it's so
crazy.
you just literally just add compost in the bin and you've been running it for about 4 years. You're catching up
Yeah,
with
I
Reno.
don't even add more compost on there. I just add maybe some more soil sometimes, but usually I add like more core
Mm,
material like that or sort of perlite, whatever I have.
just for aeration.
Yeah, just for aeration because it's pretty much all compost at that point because it's
Oh,
ate
it
all
must
the
be
core.
compost.
Yeah.
But like people are like, should I do like teas and stuff? I mean, like, yeah, you can do like a microbial load, but just know there's a little bit of risk. Or if you have a very diverse, healthy compost, let nature make you a compost tea, man. It rains, boom, that's a compost tea.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got DP.
What's up,
What's
everybody?
up?
Hell yeah. All
So,
right.
sorry for
I'm
the
gonna
delay.
I'm gonna bounce like to the kitchen real fast and get some water.
Yeah, you
So
got some dry mouth, cotton
maybe.
mouth.
maybe.
I
Maybe. I'll be right back.
could dig it, man.
Just a little bit, right?
I could dig it. So, you're into producing soil and stuff. I've seen you on here a couple times,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
awesome, dude. I'm all about it. I love creating, and that's a fun part of it because you can kind of pick and choose. There's no one. There's plenty of right ways. You know what I mean? But
Oh,
you can
absolutely.
you can add all your own variables to it, and that's what makes it cool, man.
Absolutely. And that's like what me and him were talking about a minute ago. It's about sustainability. That's what we're trying to preach. It's like I don't care if you make your own compost in your backyard, it's like you're trying to be more sustainable because like I've seen the piles of rock wool at the grow facilities, it's like that shit's not good. I've
Well,
seen the
dude, what
bags and
blows
bags
me,
of
bro,
plastic.
they've got 1,000 fucking 2-gallon buckets, 1-gallon buckets of cocoa, and then right after that run, I was dumping hundreds of pots of cocoa over the hillside, and I'm just
In
like,
the trash.
why are you doing this? Like, let's just
Yeah.
switch it over. And but people get so scared because
Contaminants.
early on with the organics, there was a lot of pest issues. There's a lot of pathogen issues. There's a lot of issues that can happen if you're just we call it being a moron, right? You're just throwing more onto it without thinking about what's going to happen to it. Fluff's Gardens, shout out to him. He was kind of my mentor when I first got into it, and I followed kind of the Coots mix, you know. the
Coot.
third method, and from there you can pick and choose. Like Elaine Ingram, pick and choose from her. You know what I
I
mean? You
fucking haven't
got
seen.
pick. Oh, sorry, what? Oh,
Oh,
but
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You said Coot, and I was just like, I haven't seen that cat in a while.
he hangs out on Potent Ponic streams a lot. He has Dat
Hmm.
Smoke Show, DAT Smoke Show, and it's a
Hell yeah.
pretty cool, chill place. A lot of he doesn't like the egos to come in and stuff like that. So it's a cool place just to be able to go and chill and talk about this beautiful plant and however you do it type deal, you know. Um, but I fell in love with the soil making, man. That's my jam now. I just
Oh, it's so
absolutely love it,
cool.
dude.
There,
Yeah.
you ever do the bugs like putting worms and stuff in it?
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Oh,
I got
that's
all the
cool.
I got the predatory mice. I got
Oh
rose beetle. You
shit!
name
All
it.
right,
I do it, bro. You know, and
that's
like,
fucking cool as shit. So, what kind of mites are you using? Just the simple ones, or
well, you can get like MI Beneficials. Shout out to him. He's out of Michigan, bro. He has a biodiversity pack, and you
yeah,
can just
dude.
throw it
I need to
right
check
into your
that out.
soil. And what it does is it eats all the other bad pests. And not only does it eat the bad pests, it takes care of all the eggs in the soil. Because a lot of people don't think about that. These bugs didn't start on top of your leaves. A lot of them started in your soil, climbed up once they got to a certain age, and now they're starting to fuck shit up. So stuff has
Yeah,
already been happening without you even realizing it. And if you're adding some of this other stuff that you don't know what's going to happen, it can multiply the negative, pests that you want and stuff like that. So it takes there's so much good research online, man, and there's also a lot of bullshit on it. So you know, I try to find people that have been doing it and what works for them, and you kind of look at your environment. Like I'm here in Arizona now. It's completely different from when I was growing in California, which was completely different from when I was growing in Chicago. And then out in Connecticut, up with the Northeast boys, man, they're great, and they're all out there. A lot of them are in native soil. They're working their own land. You know what I mean? And they're creating their own terroirs, and it really brings out different expressions in these plants that you're not going to get inside of a controlled environment. You know what I mean? Where everything's sterile and everything has to be exactly how it is. And I kind of relate that kind of like how distillate versus a full spectrum flower, right? Like you hit a straight THC pen, 99.9 THC, yeah, but it doesn't really have any terpenes or thiols or anything else. You know what I mean? You get that, bam, I'm fucked up, shit. But it's only for like
that's
5 minutes, and then you
fake
kind of got like a
terpenes.
groggy headache, and you're just like sore throat, you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man, and I don't know. I had to learn a lot of that shit the hard way, right?
So, like, do you like make your soil and like grow it outside in pots or?
Yeah, I usually do indoor. I love it
Oh,
when I
no.
can do outdoor. You know what I mean? But I'm creating my own soil. I don't like anything under like 20. I just a couple 15 gallons this time.
Hmm.
Um, but you don't have to do
Bigger
shit. You
pots.
just charge. Yeah, you charge that
I
soil
love
up. You
it.
just add some water. I heard you guys talking about teas earlier, and yeah, they can go bad. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
You can be putting some bad shit into your plant if you don't know
it
what's going on.
stinks. It stinks bad.
Sometimes
It'll have
stinky
that.
shit is good, but
Yeah,
but
it's a
other
different
times
kind
it's
of
bad.
stink. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a different kind of stink. Yeah.
yeah,
No, you're
it's
Just
right.
be
You're
weird.
right.
careful when you do teas, just because you don't
Yeah, know
exactly.
what you're putting in there. Yeah. And then if you're aerating versus non-aerating, that's a big thing right
Don't
there.
get
You know what I mean?
anaerobics.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's a big deal.
I mean,
I
And
guess
so
mean,
like,
lactose. I mean, it's facultative, but
and depending who you're talking to, like Elaine, I love her, dude. Full of fucking knowledge. Shares it
R.I.P.
for free all over the place. You know what I mean? And she's like totally against that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And kind of preached away from that kind of stuff. And I see her point in it. You know what I mean? And that's what's cool about this plant. Like when I got out of prison and I got into the community, I was like, cool, everybody smokes weed. We're all gonna get along. It's all one big happy family. No, there's tons of fucking personalities, tons of egos. You know what I mean? And so having to kind of navigate through that stuff and finding the people that are actually doing it for the kind of the right reasons. You know what I mean? You see a lot of people that stay there for the community and all this stuff. And then next thing you know, the next product they come out is 3 times higher in price and has less of the beneficials and the nutrients and you
Smaller
know
bag.
yeah, man. So it's cool that they usually weed themselves out, right? Creekside Mycology.
Oh
What's up?
shit! Are we transitioning from
Let's do it, bro. Michael, hey, look, I got a
herbs and
Sacred Three
mushrooms?
Mushrooms t-shirt on right now. Slow down, eat a
Oh
mushroom.
shit!
Shout out to Nazi.
Hey,
Yeah, buddy. I'm all
What's
about it.
up? Holy shit! Haven't seen you for like 2 weeks.
Guys.
I think I
what's
got
up?
some liquid culture in my fridge.
So Eric, since your stuff has a cocoa, could you like pasteurize? You could probably pasteurize it and maybe grow mushrooms
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
dude. I totally did that shit. Totally did it.
So
I need to get some
Totally
inoculated.
pasteurized. I put it in a fucking 5-gallon bucket, heated up 16 cups of boiling water, poured it in there, pasteurized that shit, and I grew the fuck out some mushrooms in my
Hell
soil. It
yeah,
was
dude.
great.
dual
Oh
purpose.
yeah. Oh, it fucking worked because the core, man. So removing the pith out of the core, it doesn't get so squishy. It's that pith is that kind of spongy material. It absorbs the water. So without that, it really, I mean, honestly, it was really aerated really good. The mushrooms grew in it really well. I mean, I had a solid white block in no time.
Marco, man, he's a huge proponent in oil and everything. He's great with that kind of stuff, especially the KNF.
What
Once you
happened
go
to
down
Mark?
he got tired of the bullshit.
The
Lots of
community?
bullshit.
Sometimes,
It
sometimes
can be rough,
they're
man.
toxic.
I haven't been on IG for probably a month and a half, 2 months now, and it's been
Oh,
nice, honestly.
IG's. I'm only on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
IG's
yeah.
bad.
Ooh,
Oh,
Creekside
cacti. Fuck
beautiful.
yeah.
was
Look at that
beautiful.
cactus.
Will you blow him up real quick?
What am I
Boom.
Okay, yo. So
San
Oh,
Oh,
Pedro.
hell yeah.
what
That's a
like
torch, yeah?
cultivar? What's that?
that's a Trichocereus Bridgetsi Bolivian
No, I
torch.
meant like a strain or
Peruvian
like
torch, yeah.
cultivar.
The
Um,
Peruvian torch, he said, yeah.
yeah. So this one is and this one actually. No, actually, this is a Bolivian torch.
Oh, Bolivian. Fuck yeah.
And I don't
Bolivian.
know.
There's also like Peruvian as well.
So I guess this is you would call this Old Town because I found it in Old Town, San Diego.
Oh, that's badass.
Got a
Okay.
San Diego heirloom.
Yeah.
That's
And
what's so cool,
Fucking
man.
cool.
so is this one apparently this one is Peruvianus. That one's Bolivian Bridgetsi, like Bolivian torch. But this one is Trichocereus Peruvianus. Shit.
Now,
And that one is Coyote. That one was found in Ramona, which is pretty much San Diego. Hold on. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that, dude. I just don't know. Like,
I was
I
just
think
about to ask you about your preparation methods.
definitely, I have no idea, but I think I'm gonna like shave off all the spines. I'm gonna take like a quarter of it, and because it's
The
too.
whole thing, fuck it, dude.
I'm gonna take like a quarter of it. I'm gonna slice, and I'm gonna just boil that all day and
There you
drink
go.
it.
Fuck
So
yeah.
are you doing a tea or are you gonna?
Yeah,
Are you gonna, yeah, going to try to like isolate it down into
Oh, you can be taking out the resin.
I'm over all
Yeah.
that.
or
Just-
Oh yeah, if you're getting those spines off, freeze it. It'd be a lot easier.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that a peyote?
No. This is a random. This is
okay.
actually Las Vegas San Pedro, but I noticed that the spines were like extra long on this, so that it might be like over there. That's a true. Sorry, that's a true San Pedro. Like
Oh,
straight.
yeah.
The ones I always had kind of the smaller spines. I like the bigger ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Me
cool.
too. Even the smaller spine ones have merit. I think I don't know where this
Oh yeah,
peach
for sure.
stuff is coming from or what, but
I got a lady down here that I met. I'm here in Tucson, and she's been working with ayahuasca, but she also works a lot with mescaline because there's so much actis down here. And she does a lot of ceremonies and stuff. It's pretty cool. I haven't partake yet, but
You know,
it's on the bucket list.
my ears perked up when you guys were talking about Elaine Ingram, and I just had to pop on because you guys were talking about like making tea and like aerating it versus non-aerating. Like, bro, right here, let me just show you guys. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I just
love
decided
it.
this initially came. This was like water, just regular water. This is an air stone, right?
Yep, that's how I do it.
Oh my God. So I'm doing something the right way without even like, it's just, I'm letting the spirit of whatever, the farming, like, tell me to do this shit. Cause I have some sawdust here, right? The sawdust got boiled right here after it got soaked in here. Okay. And then I had this excess water and I just poured the water in there. And that was like a week ago. And I think I'm making some sort of nutrient tea, dude. Like,
You can tell by the color of your bubbles. I can't get too far into it without giving you any misinformation, but it's something that I heard and something that I'm trying to follow myself. I got to go back online to look at it, but it's the size of the bubbles and the colors of the bubble is kind of going to tell you when it starts to turn, when it's ready at its peak, per se.
good. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it looks good right there. But that was just
What
straight
does it
water
smell like?
from.
What does it smell like?
Does it have a smell?
I want to smell it.
It smells like like if you ever had a koi pond, or
Yes.
anything like that, like it smells like that, or like maybe like the
Earth.
back of an aquarium that hasn't been cleaned for a couple of days, like
Kind of like earth smell.
yeah, it's got an earth smell, but a distinct like water
That's good.
anaerobic smell.
You get those AIMOs, aquatic indigenous
A lot of
microorganisms.
oxygen.
Yeah.
So you've been letting that like go for a week?
Yeah, perhaps even longer.
Oh damn. We do have
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Okay.
But it was just water, right, from the substrate rinse?
No, it was water, and then it was and then I just because it was a outdoor mushroom fruiting experiment, but it failed, and so then I put like the wood water in it. Like the wood water turns like brown after being like, see, look, it's like I gotta clean off this goatee from the top here, but basically
damn.
Oh wow. Yeah,
like
that shit's
I soak the wood
that's
in,
right.
and then I put it in the instant pot with fresh water, and then I boil that for like 30 minutes, and 30 minutes to 4 hours, and then I'll take that, and then I took that water, like I had, I had saved the water for some reason. I was like, oh, this is sterile, like nutrient rich, like wood water, like I saved it, and when it cooled down, I threw it in that tub because the outdoor fruiting experiment failed. It basically became that, which like if any mushrooms pop up, then be sure to hop back on. But
There's
yeah.
a cat named Gus, and he was doing a he gets flushes in his pots that he's growing cannabis out of. So it's pretty cool. He'll take like a 20 to 30 gallon pot, and then he'll get a bunch of Uncle Ben bags that have already been fully inoculated and stuff. And he'll just kind of lasagna it into his soil layer by layer. You know what I mean? And then he's getting flushes, dude. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn. That's cool.
I encourage everyone here, like, to freaking do that. The one time I inherited a cannabis plant, I've never been able to, like, despite living my whole life in a legal state or wherever, like, I've never been able to actually grow the plant because of circumstance. So, like, one time when I just was fruiting out, like, first the cubensis and stuff, at the very, very beginning, I threw some old blocks in I think it was like a cherry pie weed strain that I got or something. And
cherry pie.
Yeah, and it was already flowering, but I put it in there anyway. with like just like a piece of cheesecloth over the top, and it had about like 4 inches from like the pot to like the bottom of the soil. And yeah, they fruited outside in Southern California weather. But Gus
Fuck
Tech,
yeah.
dude, me, Ty Guy, and
Fuck yeah.
were like, we were trying to do this Myconauts thing, dude, and you know, and I'm honestly kind of glad that Mr. Gus fell off there, because like it's just hard to work with some people, and as you guys had mentioned earlier, like, you know, just some people in the community, they just kind of burn you out. And you know, and I'm not saying Gus is this person. I think
There's a lot of personalities, man, and a lot of us come from some different backgrounds that have affected us, you know, and you know, some people, yeah, I get what you're saying, brother.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely always want to try and be compassionate. Well, thank you guys for having me on. I just finished this task that was taking like all of my attention, and then like, but I had you guys playing in the background, so I think I'll just hop on real quick. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on like what I was doing there, like out of straight intuition, and you know, and yeah, thanks for thanks for getting
Before you
me.
go,
Let,
before
let
you
me know,
go,
brother, how that goes. I'm
Thank you,
curious how
brother.
it goes. That's cool.
Yeah.
did you
Definitely.
get
You
any
can
pins on the wood lovers yet?
No, they're all in the same sort of arena, so to speak, but they look really fucking beautiful. If like, especially the subruginosa.
playing with wood lovers, that's cool.
Gotta be careful with those.
Gotta be careful
I
with
heard
them.
they contain some sort of like, some of them contain a element within them that kind of locks you up. Like you
Oh yeah,
kind of
wood
get,
analysis.
yeah, with the wood lovers, yeah.
Oh, where it just kind of
Damn.
paralyzes you.
Kind of, yeah.
Wood lovers, I know what you're talking about.
I heard
Oh
the guy
shit, it's
speaking
pretty.
on it. Oh fuck yeah!
That's beautiful.
That guy that was doing the sclerotia and truffles, that's fucking cool too. But that's beautiful right there. Look at that.
You want to see some truffles?
Fuck yeah!
Oh,
It's been on my mind for like 10 years. I saw this guy on Vice or something doing them like 10 years ago. I was like, I got instantly called to it. I was like, I have to do something like that.
dude, I'm
That's
getting
fucking cool.
so much pushback on this strain of even though I fucking published, I got a DNA sequence. I posted photos online on Shroomery about
Oh,
it.
it's beautiful.
I you know, like I got it. I didn't only get it DNA sequence, but I got a fucking peer reviewed published fucking paper of this variety of Panoleus that just freaking fruits. But if you ask Google, dude, they shit on Panoleus sinticulus so hard, bro. Like this new AI Google thing, like they
Fuck
just
yeah!
fucking shit all over it. They're like, oh yeah, like you don't have real sclerotia. You just might have an abundance of truffles. And I'm like, bro, they're the same fucking thing. I was like, what?
That
Well,
Like,
looks
that's the
like
problem with AI.
sclerotia.
It mass gathers information, and a lot of it can be wrong information. But it's hitting a lot of views or something, and so AI will hit on it, and then start pushing it, and it's completely wrong information.
So what strain of pans is that? And is it the only one you found that produces sclerotia? Because like when I think of sclerotia, I think of like psilocybe, like Mexicana mixed sclerotia.
right. So it's the only one in Panoleus that produces sclerotia. And I did find
Get
this
a
strain
shit ton
myself.
of it, man.
Sorry. I did find this strain myself, but the species that produces sclerotia in Panoleus is called Panoleus sinticulus. So it's not a new phenomenon. It's just it's a very it's like the regular strains don't do this. Like the regular with the open caps and everything, like they don't produce this much sclerotia at once. It's like 10 times the normal amount. And this is why it's so significant, because it's growing twice as fast as a psilocybe truffle producer is, and yet
So when
it's
do you know they're done?
times as potent. Sorry.
How do you know when a truffle is done? Since it's like inside and can't really, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, well, here I found a strain here in Vegas, and I call it Sin City, because it's a
Love it.
a Sin
Yeah.
Bliss. And this is what it's looking like. I'm about to fucking send this like as soon as I get my place. I'm working on my place right now, so as
Do
soon
you
as I
communicate with Tanazi at all with Sacred Three Mushrooms?
I don't think I've heard that name before.
He's been a little down low lately. He just moved to a new state from Colorado, and I'll put you in contact with him. He's great people, man. Doing a lot
Really
of really good work with this stuff. So
cool.
yeah.
Did you guys know that YouTube has like this messaging feature now? Like that's so weird. Have
Oh,
you guys?
really?
I
I
don't want
don't know about it.
people hitting me up. It's like check out
That's
like
beautiful.
whoa,
I
What?
tried that on Snapchat, and a bunch of hookers just hit me up.
come
Why do
check
you
out
think
my
it's growing
OnlyFans,
faster?
you know.
What'd you say?
Question: have you
Why do
ran
you think
any
it's growing
analytics?
faster?
Sorry, what?
Why do you think it's growing faster?
Because that's what Pinolius does. It just grows really really fast. It's known for just being voracious, way faster than cubes, way faster than any philosophy thinking species I
Blue
can think of.
Blue meanies,
That's super cool.
pretty fast. Have you ran analytics
Beautiful
at all?
samples.
Sorry.
Have you
So
ran
you
any
have some beautiful
analytics for
mycelium.
like potency?
As far as the analytics, no, I haven't. There's another question somewhere in there, I think, but no, I haven't ran like HPLC testing. If that's what you're asking, I just kind of
Yeah.
just discovered this through. Fuck, man, I might discover it through firsthand experience, because I just gave this kind of I don't want to say anything too incriminating, but yeah,
Heard.
I realized that this in a population pool that probably about a gram of fresh sclerotia is as potent as I don't know, like 40, like 30 or 40 grams of the psilocybe sclerotia.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh shit!
So you're
That's wild, bro.
so like a 3 or 4%, maybe.
Ooh,
I love eating
that's
freshies. Like
dangerous.
when you know what I mean. Like when you're
Yeah.
harvesting, you just find one that looks really nice and yummy, and pop it in. But
Oh wow,
you usually
Yeah,
don't get too floored from it.
that's
this
incredible.
doesn't look appetizing to me, honestly. Like I think there's there are some good pearls in there. There are definitely some good pearls, but it just doesn't look like I want to partake of them. They're kind of, I don't know, the whole jar looks kind of off, but yeah, I'll send it to fruiting. I'll see what the thing is. The fruit, it's like the opposite with with the Psilocybe tamponensis, Mexicana, ATL7, all that stuff. It's like the sclerotia is really 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 potent with Penolea sensiblis, and the fruits are just like cube level. And then
Okay.
and it's switched with like Psilocybe, Mexicana, tamponensis, all that. It's like the sclerotia is like a third as potent as the fruits of those mushrooms, right?
Okay.
And so yeah, that's why like in trip reports you'll hear people eating like 60 grams of Psilocybe mexicana and stuff to kind of get the full mushroom experience.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Damn.
I'm just thinking about having to consume that much. Like I don't even like eating 5 grams.
Jesus.
Eat handfuls and handfuls of capsules, maybe.
Yeah. I've seen a cat do that online. But my homie, before he passed, he did a 48-gram experience. And,
Oh wow.
he was a true psychonaut, man. That dude was fucking holy shit. But it's weird because my buddy out in Connecticut, I won't say his name, is he might not want me telling everybody, but he bro, he can eat like 3 to 5 hits of LSD and go work a full day, having to deal with people, having to deal with problems on the farm. Like I've seen him eat 14 grams of mushrooms and go into his in-laws. Like it, some people are able to ingest so much more. If I
There's
were
I
to
no.
can't.
ingest that much,
There's no
I'd
way.
be in
I'd be
space.
freaking out. I'd be freaking
Yeah,
out.
I mean, I'd be chilling, but I'm not going to be interacting.
Be laughing at
I'm,
everybody.
oh, you
Just
know.
be laughing at everybody.
You know, I heard of this chick, her name's Acacia Lewis, and how I first started getting, like, I've gotten really deep with conversations with her and taking a few of the classes. Um, but,
Oh yeah, I'm in a pin strip club and shit for sure.
um, but this Acacia Lewis chick, she, how I got into her was she was saying that she had ate 20 dried grams of like albino cubensis mushrooms and was able to like stay like that was her trip. That was her intention to get to that point where she was on 20 grams, functioning perfectly sober. Like,
Wait, you said
and
20 grams of ape?
yeah, and I
Ooh.
saw
well,
this. I saw this interview. Like, I think it was on YouTube or like Google. There's like a few videos of her, but yeah, she was talking about how she ate 20 grams of ape, and she studied under Baba Kalindi. And I'm sure, I don't know if you guys, like, one of you guys heard of Baba Kalindi. Ty has had to talk about it, him, right? Um, but but yeah, like, so you can eat, like, I want to, like, I don't know, like, to get to that point, it's kind of like counterproductive, because it's like, why are you eating mushrooms if you're in a, you know, it's it's like normal. It's like a microdose at that point.
Yeah, it's like a lot of times when I'm doing those deeper doses, I'm looking to get into that introspective state where I'm not necessarily worried about my outward going on, but I'm able to see everything else and deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead
I
of
hope
like,
that for everyone is.
yeah.
Now, was she tripping every day, or was it just kind of like waiting, like maybe like every month? Because you do kind
I
of
think,
build tolerance pretty fast.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
think it was like where she built the tolerance intentionally to be able to get to that point to take it where it didn't affect her because her tolerance was so high. I do think it was like a every month, every couple week protocol where she was building herself up. But uh,
I unintentionally did that in high school. You know what I mean? You're fucking, you got the weekend, you've been at school all week, you're ready to let loose. You got a long weekend, 3 days of fucking LSD and mushrooms, and by the third day, it's like, why isn't it working? But
well,
can't build up a tolerance.
yeah, quick.
I so actually, like, in the time since we had last spoken, I tried to take mescaline for the fifth time in my life, and I felt nothing for the fifth time. Um, and I'd like to say that I sort of started to feel like the come up of a LSD trip, but um, like
Do you think
that,
you just didn't take enough?
yeah, I think that's what it was, because I I took two species. I took
Okay.
Peruvian torch and San Pedro, and I didn't weigh them
How'd
or
you
anything, but
how'd you prepare it?
the same way that I said that I'm saying that I'm going to prepare that other one is I just peeled off the spine as best I could, without damaging it too much, and then sliced it into little cucumbers, and then boiled it all day. I boiled it in my pressure cooker, actually, and I had it like in the pressure cooker for like 6 hours. So
Okay.
um, that was kind of like but it was so gross because I freaking, I thought I cleaned it out good enough, bro. Like I've pressure cooked so much wood in there, like so much wood that like it just leaches into the flavor of the. Like, now I know that that's no longer a cooking pressure cooker, dude. I ain't cooking beans in there no more. Um,
Oh,
Strictly for science use.
right?
so
Yeah,
I'll go ahead. My bad.
nothing. I was gonna just say it's nasty.
Smells like shit too, huh?
It smells like shit.
Yeah, dude. Whenever
Well,
I
Tanazi uses he for his substrate. He uses it's a lot of camel manure,
Mhm.
along with horse manure. And sourcing good manure is hard.
Oh, I was talking
There's a lot
about
of shitty
preparing it,
people.
like the tea.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah.
That smells like shit, like bad. But
Yeah.
I did it like on a stovetop. Like I would blend it down and put it on the stovetop.
I want to break it down to a hydrochloride form. I don't want to drink the juice.
You want to bake it out the resin?
No, I want to take it further than that. Like break it down to it's like a crystalline product at the end once you separate everything. But am I separating a lot of this? Like what am I leaching out that the plant has that might help along the journey? Right? Like what's the difference between taking hydrochloride, broken down mescaline versus the soup?
You're gonna be tripping for like 40 hours straight, man.
I'll boof it. Let's go.
Let's go. I got a healthy heart. Fucking, that's why I'm sending it. But like,
Yeah, dude,
I
I'm about it.
drank two. What got me on this fucking topic is I drank two fucking like shot glasses. This size actually, this exact size. I had three of these. I had
Oh,
two at first, and then and then I was kind of like nursing the last one because like if I drunk it too fast, I was like definitely gonna puke. But like I did have the thought. I'm like, oh shit, mescaline is supposed to like hit like way later sometimes. Like, what if I just like took way too much, just like a fucking ungodly amount? And I went out on Fremont. I went out to promote. So like I sort of had the thought like, oh shit, what if I'm like tripping fucking absolute unmanageable
The
fat?
fear? Were you getting the fear?
The fear. I think the fear is what I
fear.
felt. The only thing I felt, man. So
That
I'm
can
a,
happen, especially if you're like guys on a steady come up.
have you guys ever
Like that come up phase is kind of anxiety ridden for me.
have you ever
Yeah.
tripped on mescaline before?
No, that's like the one thing I haven't yet.
I have.
It's coming soon. I met the lady. She has a hydrochloride form of it, and she
Nice.
does some ceremonies. So
It,
I'm gonna go partake.
it lasts a long time, and you're finished when it's done with you. I remember going to sleep and like waking up and making like macaroni and cheese. That like, oh shit, it's still going on.
Dude, that's happened to me on some other shit too, though. When I was younger, you go to work the next day and like the bacon's still moving and shit. You're like, what the fuck is
Mescaline
going
lasts
on?
forever, like longer than
Yeah.
acid, even man.
Well, see, that's the thing. There's so many different analogs out there that are similar to LSD, but it isn't LSD, and it completely changes the trip. Some is just a come up. It's like a 12-hour come up, and you're just like, like this. You know what I mean? And other times, hour in, you're like, fuck yeah, that's right. That's why finding a good family member with the L is important for sure.
I concur. Such a great tool. I haven't done it in about 4.5 years, but
It's been
I'll
2 for me. It's been 2 years, yeah. It's due. And I think it has a different effect than your mushrooms, right? Like I can do like half a tab of really good shit and go to a concert and have the best night of my fucking life. You know what I mean? Just amazing.
there is
But now
something.
they're starting to. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say there is something to be said of the mushroom side, like subtropicalis, psilocybe subtropicalis. That shit is so clean, dude. Like I'm telling you, you're having 4 hours of tripping sack, and it's over. And like fucking, you will trip sack if you eat 1.5 grams of psilocybe subtropicalis, and like I think a point like a 0.7 might be perfect for a night like that, for a concert, for like a night out on Fremont or something like that.
Okay.
But like
I remember growing the
magic.
hillbilly pumpkins, and those like I always test every strain I grow or cultivar that I grow, and those I don't know what it was, but I always take 1 gram. That'll give me kind of a good guideline of how powerful and extreme it's going to be. But just that 1 gram from the hillbilly pumpkins, like I was out at the beach, and it was a great fucking time. And I was really surprised at how effective it was at just that low of a dose.
I love hillbillies.
And some
Eric,
Georgia.
how about you? When's the last time you tripped?
Uh,
Hawaii?
no, maybe 2 months ago.
2 months? Hell yeah.
Word.
No.
I'm due.
No.
I got the
It helps.
Everybody
Especially when
needs
you
a
got
good reset, man. If I couldn't do
put shit in
reset,
perspective, man.
This is like a year and a half old
what?
DMT.
You need a reset, brother. Oh shit! Pull out the nectar
It's
collector. Get out there,
oxidized,
son.
man. Yo, I found the one that he gives you a whole little fucking kit. It's great, dude. He has this little nectar collector that you can use, and it comes with this little rubber, and it's so much better than using like the bubble pipe, the meth pipe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, it's a beautiful, clean little nectar collector,
Oh
and then it
shit.
comes, it has a little silicone thing you can keep your stuff in, and um, this stuff was made with love and intention, and it's fucking amazing. But I don't do it alone. Like I gotta have a guide with me with DMT for sure. It's an extremely powerful fucking experience. That
You ever see the elves?
oh fuck, dude, I've been
It's a trip, ain't it?
deep, and like when I
Motherfuckers.
did this, it was during a rather difficult part of my life too. You know what I mean? And to have
Hmm.
somebody there that you can kind of work through and integrate your experience and and to have somebody to actually produce it, you know what I mean, it is really cool to be able to experience that with the guy who made it. And um, yeah, beautiful experience, man.
I'm
Love
overdue
Sabine.
as well.
Yeah, man.
I want to do that ayahuasca thing.
Oh
The
yeah.
lady here,
That's really
bro,
what I want to do.
he does ayahuasca.
Just do it for I think it's like a 2 or 3 day thing, ain't it?
She has a
Yeah,
reset thing, and I'll hook
yeah,
you up with her information, dude.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
great.
She's out
Absolutely.
in the desert, yeah, Tucson.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
yeah,
out here in
Fuck
Tucson, dude.
yeah.
shit, we could fly it. We're going to Vegas in December.
Hell
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, MJ
fuck.
BizCon.
Right around the
December
corner, dude.
1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We'll be there.
I'm
You got.
excited.
We
I've never
gotta.
been to Vegas.
But we gotta get together, and burn some.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
high
dude.
every
That'd be
single
Fuck
damn
cool.
yeah.
day.
Yeah, right. We're gonna be partying it up.
Maybe except during the panel. Probably not then, but
We'll
Dude, I
dude,
want to
it's
get famous
every
and go
day.
to the
Vegas
Sphere.
every day.
wait,
Oh,
when are you
dude.
guys? When are you guys all going to Vegas?
December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We're gonna be there for MJ BizCon.
All three of you guys?
Okay,
We're speaking in a panel.
I'm down. I'll go. I'll check
Yeah,
it
Damn.
you
out.
guys
That
should
Okay.
come.
sounds fun, dude.
There'll be a lot of
Fuck it.
people there.
Let's
Yeah,
let's let's link up, man.
I
I'll
think I
take.
think
Yeah.
Chad's gonna be out there.
Hey, I'll
West
comp your
oh
guys.
People.
shit,
For,
Chad.
I'll comp your guys' drinks for Peppermint Hippo. Okay.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Oh, Peppermint Hippo! I know where that is. Fuck
I
yeah!
don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a fun place, man. A lot of happiness.
Word. I can dig it.
That's badass. That's funny. I know what you're talking about.
Do not neglect to hit me up, man. Like for
Oh, dude.
sure.
Yeah, you gotta get my info, man. Like we gotta get in touch.
Can I shameless plug for a second? Can I just like show
Fuck
my
yeah, dude.
card?
Yeah.
Literally the last time I heard that term was when I was at the San Diego Mycological Society. The president was always just like, "Oh, shameless plug," and like I don't know, it's so cliche. Here we are.
I'll put
So
you on the.
if he fucking screenshots this and shows
Oh
it,
shit,
person,
yeah.
fucking.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
Sorry. Yeah. Hold on.
It
That's
should
one of the
change the layout.
best clubs in Vegas, man.
It is the
I've never
best.
been
It is.
Yeah, it is
because
good.
when I was younger, I was wild. I was like, I'm gonna end up in jail or broke. So,
Oh, dude, I'll be there. I'll be
oh
bringing the
fuck yeah,
Buttheadz
dude,
crew with me.
let's
Fuck yeah,
go.
dude. Oh, dude, we're gonna party. They have a bunch of after parties too during MJ BizCon. They had a weed bar where you could just pick your joints and dabs and everything.
That's
That's cool.
nice.
It was at the Doyle,
Oh.
down by the Strat.
End up in a van down by the river.
Yeah, I felt like it. Just down by the Strat is not the best neighborhood.
So if anybody screenshots that like Peppermint Hippo like with my number on it, like you can call me too. But like
Oh
show
shit!
you just show it to me on Fremont one day, like I will fucking get you a ride to the club right there, full paid for. I will fucking pay for your drink, and you'll have an awesome time. You can't do that.
Oh shit.
I can hook the dancers up with a little bit of NDA, have them a good night. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to getting to hang out when we go to Vegas.
That'll be fun, man. That'll be fun. Shit.
Yeah,
Get his
Chad
digits,
Westport.
James.
He needs to do that.
Oh yeah, is he coming? That'll be fun.
I mean, his wife will probably fucking kill him, but
Oh yeah, he probably won't get to go there, but still, I can go
YOLO, bro. It's
there.
just, hey, this is the way I explain it. You know what I mean? As long as I'm not doing anything crazy, it's just people being people and expressing themselves how they want to express it. I don't got to fully indulge, but I can have a good fucking time. And if you got a
Oh
problem with
yeah,
that, I'm sorry. We can talk about it.
it's a good fucking time.
yeah, you guys gotta show me around. I've never been to Vegas.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all
that
good.
peppermint hippo will blow your fucking mind, dude.
Is that
It's like a whole
is that
nother
what I
world.
think it is?
It's a strip club, man. It's amazing. It's a beautiful place. It's amazing.
Dude, you go to the right ones. It's cool, man. It's all about
that is the right
self-expression
one.
and yeah,
That
no.
is the
You're
right
gonna disappear to the
one.
champagne room.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
go to
have to
some,
go
they're
to the other
missing
one.
teeth. Looks like they fucking got beat up by tigers and shit. That ain't the
No,
one to go
no,
to.
not this place. These
All
chicks are pretty
twacked
good.
out, missing teeth and shit. Fucking no, hell no.
Uh,
You gotta
Yeah.
pay me.
Such the so much of the praise, man. That's why that's what keeps me doing this, bro. At the level that I do it, 'cause I could be fucking scummy as fuck, but I'm not, dude. I take care of the drivers. I always fucking bless the drivers, bro. Like big time after every load. I give them just a percentage, and yeah, and I'm just good. I don't lie to people, and
That's
the
it,
service
bro.
itself. Like literally, like I didn't know. I did honestly, bro. Like, and this is a perfect introduction because I don't even know your name, man. And like you just
I'm Eric.
Eric. Okay,
I'm
Nice
Steve.
to meet you.
yeah,
James
bro.
and Jimmy.
Buttheadz.
Whoa, thank you so much, bro. Like, seriously, like that made my fucking night, bro. Like that makes me want to
Dude.
run right now and go promote. But
Yeah,
I'm
dude. You're
stuck.
doing great, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Your business is great, dude.
Thank you
Love
so
it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Dude, we
It's
we
a,
are
it's a,
fucking definitely going to hang out. That I'm super excited, dude. This is gonna be so much fun.
I'm gonna get the
We're,
Vegas experience.
we're staying right by
right?
the convention center.
All right.
I mean, I'm not a
Autograph.
big fan of 98% of the people in the MJ BizCon because they're all corporate douchers, but there's a lot of innovation going on, and you know what I
It's a
mean.
lot
If
of
you
cool
can get
stoners
people like
though.
us in there, you know what I mean, spreading the good word, it can change a whole person's perspective. You know what I
That'd be
mean?
sweet.
Yeah, well, I'm going to the strip club convention in about a month. Um,
Dude, that
How is
sounds
that? You ever been to
badass.
one?
no, I have not, but
No.
I know it's a crazy time, like because the club goes all out and yeah. So no, but I've never.
Wow.
I hear that there's just nothing but like corporate people trying to like push point of sale systems and all this other stuff and low risk, high kind of transaction, like things like that. Like, and it's all fine and dandy, but like I don't know. If the people, it sort of sounds like you guys like have experienced people that are like not that don't carry your same moral standard or your ethic and like what you do and what you're passionate about and why you do it and why you are going to the big fun like there. And I feel the same thing with a majority of people in the psychedelic community. I feel like it's very just like the more social media. I don't know, man. There's. I hope it's not the same demographic, but it might be the same fucking demographic of like 98% shitheads, and like like you might find like 1 or 2% of like good stuff. Within the,
Yeah.
I'll just narrow it down to say the mycology thing. You know,
Dude,
and
there's a lot of fucking
Yeah.
shady shit in the mycology field right now, bro. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, you got these people in these conventions talking about, oh, mushrooms turn you into a beautiful person, and behind the scenes, they're fucking doing rails of blow and ice and fucking people over, and you know what I mean? It's like,
Same thing with cannabis. It's
Oh
the same.
yeah.
yeah, for sure,
Everything. Hot dogs.
yeah.
I mean, I mean, fuck, dude.
I
There's a
think I'm a
dude
little
doing
too old to
blow.
be doing rails nowadays.
Yeah, dude, I haven't touched that shit in a while. A while.
So,
And
like, can I walk down the strip and smoke a J, or you got to kind of hide it a little
I
bit?
do. If it's
no,
voluntary.
uh, so they
I
have
heard it's
like
pretty chill.
they're really fucking scummy things, but they're both in the Fremont and then in the strip, but they're like head shops that aren't really like, they just sell like Delta 8 if you're lucky, and THCO if you're lucky. But like I don't even know what they're selling anymore. Like, it was just like hemp.
Just like NOS tanks, they probably sell those there too.
Not
Just
even
walking
that,
down the
but
street,
like
taking with it.
Dude, I love a good balloon when you're on a journey. Fuck yeah.
cool. They'll get pre rolls and they'll get like vapes and then I'll be like, let me see the package on that, and then I look at it. It says below 0.3% THC, and I'm like, you just got scammed for like $80, bro. Like, and
So,
they'll
so what they'll do is they'll have the below the percentage of THC, but the THCA level, you know what I mean? And that's you don't get. I don't know. You still get stoned, but it's not the same fucking thing to me. You know what I mean?
yeah, I've smoked them, but I haven't like I don't know. I've never been impressed. Like the one time when I intentionally went and bought uh uh THCO and or Delta 10, I don't remember what it was, in Wichita. Like that was way better than any time I've ever hit
Wait,
any one of these.
where at?
I call it Fremont weed, but it's on Fremont Street. Like there's two shops, and then there's I think at least one shop called the Plug on the Strip past Planet Hollywood. Um, but there might be more than one. But like they don't sell real weed, and it's and they
But
have
they have like
okay,
dispos out there too, though, right?
they
Yeah,
do, yeah.
plant.
So
Yeah.
that's just
Okay.
that's if you get fooled on the Strip or on Fremont, both of
Well, we
which
got
effort
we got
get
people out there though. Fuck that. We'll go hit up Ty Sticks. He grows great weed. There's a couple people out in Vegas that are growing some good weed. Fuck a dispo. We'll go get the gromies.
fuck it this way anyway. But like,
Right?
um,
Yeah.
but like, I'm saying it's legal, but they have these scam shops, right? And they place a security guard out front to make it look like a fucking legit dispensary, right? But like they don't scam you in plain like they don't scam you like with sleight of hand. They scam you in plain sight. Whereas if you don't read the label, like it says, well, like less than 0.3% THC, a little less than symbol. Um, then you're like, what the fuck is this? When you're smoking it, and they even just passed this law. This past, I think it was July. All the shops had to start doing it. That we're doing this stuff that says this shop is not licensed to sell cannabis, and they have it big, bold letters, plain as day, right out front. Because I guess people are getting pissed off at the small fine print that people weren't reading. And if you get caught with like, if police want to bug you with weed, like on Fremont or on the Strip, all you have to say is, "I got this shit from that shop." It's like this is legal. What are you fucking like?
But
What are you
yeah, they
doing?
can't test it. You know what I mean? They don't got a tester right in the back of the car.
Arrest you, and they will not keep that evidence. I swear, even if they did fucking arrest you. So the thing is, like, you just got to be like, oh, I'm a fucking tourist, and I got it from this, you know,
I
this
don't
this
know.
shop.
I can run pretty good, bro. Fuck it. I'll make them do their job.
Don't
Definitely
pop
my
no
street's
fucking
bad.
bro.
Feet.
You're welcome to
They
come
can
over.
burn
Gotta
it.
get it legal spotted.
Holy shit.
Nah, that's gonna be fun, dude. Vegas. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's something Eric made from. This one's for you.
There you go. Oh yeah. Still need to add compost and pumice.
No, that's where we go.
But yeah, it's to the point where you can just blaze a backwood and like right in front of the top. Like, so you don't have to worry, bro. Like, you definitely don't. Like, I'm
That's how
speaking.
Chicago was. It's like that here in Arizona. It's like that most like they're not gonna trip unless they're bored. You know what I mean? They ain't got nothing going on and they don't like weed, they'll come fuck with you. But if it's legal, it's legal. Ticket's a ticket. Cop can suck a dick.
Oh man.
ACAB till I die.
Oh, yeah. So Eric, is it hot as shit where you're at too?
Yeah, it's been so hot.
It's still the 90s, but the fucking humidity, man, that's a bitch.
I'd rather be in 115 degrees in the Tucson desert than 90 degrees with 90-degree humidity down in the south or something like that. Fuck, I hate humidity.
Shit, it was like 107 with like 50% humidity yesterday, dude. It was
Fuck
fucking.
that, man. No, sir.
I mean, where Eric's at, since he's close to Mississippi, I imagine it's way more fucking humid.
Yeah, I was fucking killing.
What's that? Man, I need to go out to Cape Girardeau. It looks all happy and safe.
Are you coming to the symposium?
Hang on,
Sounds
man.
like your audio's a little janky right now. Or is it just me?
Can you hear me?
A little bit
I
sounds like
think
you're
it's going
distant.
through. Yeah, you're going through your computer instead of your earbud. I think,
Yeah.
or phone or
Yeah.
whatever. I can still hear you. It's just kind of farther away type deal.
All right, how's this? Is this better? Okay, good deal, good deal. So, are you going to the cannabis symposium?
I plan on it. I plan on driving out there.
Dude, it's supposed to be pretty good. I'm thinking about staying the night. The 18th, just going and getting a hotel room because the 19th they're having that Hemp Hops and Shrooms Festival.
Oh,
And
Oh
then-
shit, that sounds dope.
Buttheadz is sponsoring the Student Cannabis Collective. It's pretty cool. It's an SIU student group that's pro cannabis, is trying to change the stigma or whatever. But they're
Fuck yeah.
having an event. It's I think it's in Salute or Percy. I think it was Percy or something like that. Oh, Pulaski. That's where it's at. Pulaski, the city of Pulaski. And they're having an event. We're sponsoring it. Buying the venue for them so they can have their event. So that's pretty cool.
And that one is
awesome,
the
dude.
Hemp Hops and Shrooms one?
No, that's in Carbondale. That
Carbondale,
Hemp Hops
okay,
and Shrooms
SIU.
in Carbondale, but the student collective event's in the evening. And
Oh,
it'll
okay.
start. So I was going to hit the one up in the morning and we could see the SIU display they do for hemp where they got the grow tents out there growing hemp.
Hell yeah. I want
That's
to see Josie.
And mushrooms too. They got mycelia, all kinds of mushrooms. So that's
I
pretty
love
cool.
it, man. It's all about education. You know what I mean? Like
And people are
something I've
ignorant
been.
to it because they don't understand it.
Well, this is my big thing is with law enforcement. And what I would love to do is to introduce a course that every single officer has to take, that they go through each drug and they learn about each drug. You know what I mean? Because they don't know what the fuck's going on. They just
They
have
just
this,
read about it.
you know, yeah. And so like
Yeah.
for them to actually have to go through
Take the
and
drug.
get this training, that'd be even better. Fuck it. But,
Yeah. I think if you're going to arrest people for a drug, you should understand what the drug is. Like Training
100%,
Day. You
bro.
remember that? Oh, Denzel, he was like, smoke that
Yeah.
fucking pipe, bitch.
They're
No,
gonna
that's
do
how I got set
psychedelics
up, bro.
and like and not want to be a cop. They're gonna do psychedelics and not.
Yeah, he
want
was
to
like on PCP or some shit.
Or they can
Smoking
become a
that
good
weed.
cop, right? They can
Yeah,
be a conscious
I mean-
cop that's out there trying to help and holding their partners accountable. Because with qualified immunity, there's no accountability to the actions that these people are taking. And it's so disgusting the amount of ignorance when it comes to the laws that they're enforcing. They're no longer enforcing laws, they're out there enforcing feelings. How do I feel about this individual right now and what they're doing? And then they can come up with any statute they want that completely goes against the Constitution, that completely goes against our human rights. And it's dehumanizing. And it's more so than not within law enforcement today. And it's a corporation. The prisons have to be filled. You know what I mean?
They
And
make
so
money
by
off of it.
yeah, for sure. And so
That's
you know
why
the
they did the
idea,
ban in Texas. They need all those prisons filled.
dude, that's so crazy. What the fuck happened in Texas?
1 gram's a fucking felony.
3 years, bro.
For
That's
ooh.
crazy.
3 years. And if you have like, I don't know, I don't want to give any misinformation. So I don't know if it's an ounce or more, but you're doing like 15 fucking years. for cannabis when they have fucking child molesters that get out in 2-3 years. You know what I mean? You got these
Fucking
people
show
getting out on
mostly.
gun charges 2-3 years, and you got somebody that's smoking some weed throwing them away for 15 fucking years. Eat a dick.
But my question is, how will it work when federally it's completely legal?
Scary, bro. Look how they
You know what I
regulate a
mean?
lot of things. It's scary. But
I
I
mean,
don't think they did
will
a
they
terrible
still?
job with ketamine,
Idaho,
right?
Wyoming.
Like, I don't think they did a bad job with ketamine. I think there's a lot of things for improvement, but you're able to get that shit sent right to your door, bro. You know what I mean? And
And you
if we
pay
can
for it
get
with your
that with
insurance.
everything else, yeah, insurance
Yeah.
and shit. And so if we can do that with other substances, uh, and start introducing more plant-based stuff, right?
Well, I just think
Like
about the people that can't grow.
100%, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or can't afford cannabis. Like, what about that grandma that's on, Medicaid that fucking barely can keep her lights on? She's on a fixed income, or that
Yeah, you got
old
somebody working
army
2
vet.
jobs, that don't got time. They
Yeah,
go home and
or
sleep and
that
eat.
kid that's got seizures that can't help it. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people out there that just don't have access to growing it. They can't afford to
Well,
buy it. I mean,
so
could you imagine if you lived in Hawaii for $480 an ounce? It's like, fuck.
I can't
yeah,
afford that.
that's like
Yeah, fucking
2005 prices, bro. Fuck.
dude, it was crazy. It was like $80 an eighth. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's some Georgia 2005 prices
What
right
the
there.
fuck? Is this crack?
Crazy,
Oh
bro.
man, it was
Now you can
crazy.
find $10 zips in Oklahoma.
No, dude, all day.
But they also have the quote unquote top shelf or whatever, and they still charge crazy prices for it.
Yeah,
Like these like Kenco and shit like that. All these other companies, like they're charging fucking $600 an ounce type shit, bro. It's crazy as fuck. People buy it.
I
I
mean,
just can't
yeah.
justify it nowadays, man.
It's the same with alcohol, though. I mean, you got alcohol that's $1,000 a bottle, or Dom Perignon. It's just whatever, $10,000 a bottle. It's like,
I want to make some booze. That's something I've always wanted to do. I don't know. I see something, I'm like, I want to do it. Like, as in, I want to make it. I want to figure out how it's made. Like, I
it's
don't
an
know.
art, just like growing
Anything, right?
cannabis. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure, dude.
So to be like, I'm not really caught up on the cannabis news as far as like, I think with the seed, there's some seed ban going on with like tissue
Maybe
culture,
try.
lots of stages for that. And then the Texas thing, I was thinking that was just for the like Delta 8, Delta 10 kind of stuff, and it wasn't for like actual cannabis. But can you guys give me the latest?
It's crazy, dude. I heard in November, no more seeds. You can't sell seeds. And with that, who else knows what they're gonna do with?
Wait, did they extend that out to the December? The
Did
seed
they?
thing
Nah,
as well, or just
did they?
hemp derived stuff?
I heard
Oh, yeah.
November. That was the date that they told me for the seeds.
No, they just voted on something to extend it out till December.
Did it pass?
Yeah.
It
Like
did
no,
pass?
They
like
just
it won't take effect till December. It was supposed to be November 12th, but they extended it out till like December 11th, which to me that says shit's gonna be legal. Maybe not THCA, Delta 8, the synthetic stuff, but the drinks will be. There's just too much money involved in the drinks, man. You
Well,
have
that's
like
the crazy thing. Like the alcohol industry puts so much fucking money into that ban. It's
Fuck yeah, they
crazy,
did.
bro. And then a lot,
Anheuser-Busch
yeah,
in
they're
St.
man.
taking
Louis.
it over now.
Yeah, St. Louis, they're making hemp-derived drinks, and they're going to lose
My
their ass
biggest
on
thing
it.
is don't take away from home production. I don't want to see with the new Schedule 3 where they're coming out because what Schedule 3 drug are you allowed to produce at your home?
Yeah, but I don't think they'll produce the same stuff that we do,
Well, I'm talking about
per
with
se.
cannabis, right? Like, are they going to get to a point where like, okay, you can only buy it from a government regulated facility. You're no longer
They've
allowed
tried
to.
that. They've tried that for the last 50, 60 years. It's
Did they?
fucking failed.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Doesn't
wouldn't let us
Schedule
grow
3
weed, and we
fall
still
into
got it.
FDA stuff though?
Big lucky Chad.
CP.
Hey, what's up, Chad?
Chad.
Chad's in there. Hey,
The
Chad, are you
only
going
Chad that
to MJ
matters.
BizCon? You
We
gotta come
he
party,
was there
bro.
with us last year. We had a
That's what I
good
was
time
saying.
together.
Yeah,
It was bad. It was badass, man. We had a great time.
fuck yeah. I grew some of his no joke, and that shit was no fucking joke.
Yeah,
That
me
shit was
too.
great.
I actually have some growing right now still.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. You got like two
Yeah,
kind of different phenos. Um,
yeah.
yeah, they're fucking great. I loved
The
it.
one the
Big
one
stuff.
I got growing outside's like I think it's like 6 feet tall now.
Oh, you're
Okay.
It's
doing it outside? Fuck
it's
yeah, dude.
fucking huge, dude.
I've become like I used to hate quote unquote outdoor, right? Because I grew up in Georgia and I was smoking nothing but dirty ass mids growing up. You know what I mean? And so like I thought that's what outdoor represented. But once you find some good fucking
Oh, don't you have like Mars Hydro sponsor chat or some? Can they spot for you?
dude, just come out and party with us. Fuck the other stuff. It's just a gathering of peoples. And he put lulls in there.
That
I
means
love you,
somebody's got to
Chad.
pay.
Who's coming up with it? I mean, I'll go trap out.
I'm excited. I've never been to Vegas.
They did another ban. They just put it. It hasn't been pen to paper yet, but they just pushed banning 7-hydroxy mixed. It's from kratom. It's an
Oh, the
extract that they're
708,
taking from.
the 7
Yeah, so
hydroxy.
they're banning that. But what sucks is with that ban, they're banning something called SR17,
Mm.
which it occupies your opiate receptor to where it satiates it to where you're not withdrawing, but you're not really getting super high and stuff like that. And so you're able to taper off comfortably because it's really hard with that 7OH stuff, man. I got pulled into it for a little bit and it wasn't cool. You know what I mean? And it was extremely uncomfortable fucking trying to get off of it. And so, but by them banning this SR17 stuff too, it's sad because your other resort is having to go to Suboxone or methadone, something that's even worse. You know what I mean? And so, um, yeah, man, I don't like that they're banning the SR17. I think we should have options to, you know what I mean? Um, we need more education because
Oh yeah.
because I got a fucked up back, so they want me taking opiates and I can't take opiates. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? So I turned to kratom as a natural alternative, and I was misled information into it, and it's something that yeah should definitely be more information needs to go out there for it. I don't think we should just go around banning everything. You know what I mean?
CP, have you ever thought about? Have you ever considered with how much wealth of knowledge you have concerning cannabis? Have you ever considered that for your pain and your back pain and the super hard flares in particular? Have you ever considered just growing breadfruit poppies, and utilizing the medicinal effects
Yeah,
that have been
100%.
out for
I
years?
have a buddy that does it, and I've had some poppy tea, and it's
So could you
amazing compared to
like use that as like a like
yeah.
or
When
would you
I,
that
I yeah, I think you can. You know what I mean? And same with coca. The coca plant's a beautiful plant. It's medicinal. You know, cocaine's completely different, right? And that's why like the 7OH is completely different from the kratom. You're separating a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But
Oh
like
yeah. You got to process the hell out of it.
my baby mama took some coca leaves from when she was down in South America and brought them up. And one day I had like a horrible fucking migraine. And she's just a plant medicine lady. She loves any type of plant. And so she had me chew up some of that with a little bit of baking soda, and like my migraine instantly went away. You know what I mean? And it's not like you're bouncing off the walls or anything like that, but like you're clear headed, you have your energy to go forward and stuff. And I was amazed at how it worked. I was just like, because I've done a lot of blow in the past, you know what I mean, when I was younger. And it's completely different, man. It's a completely different thing, and it has its place for sure. Same with poppies, 100%.
Jeez. I wouldn't mind trying opium one day. I've never had opium.
I mean, as soon as I get settled, I'll definitely grow some. Same with the coca. I just thought I was going to be out of here 2 months ago, so like I just have a couple little plants outside growing some herbs and shit. So once I figure out what's going on, I'll definitely get some more plants going, and I want to introduce other ones in poppies there for sure.
So, what's the? Sorry, asking so many questions about Missouri. I'm just like real interested in that market. Is there any like local kind of strains going around, or any particular cuts? Just
Like here in Missouri itself.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm, I don't know. There nothing really that's kind of strikes me on top of my head. I mean, there's some like that I know some guys around here that are growing some different strains. One of my friends grew one that was called Pineapple Lightning. It was an auto flower, and he did really good with that. Won, I think he got third place in a grow competition with it.
Oh shit!
There's different people doing different things. You know, J Town Funk. I don't know if you heard of them. They make a lot of genetics, some really good shit. They went up to Germany. Um, I think they took first place in that thing in Germany.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so they've been doing some pretty cool shit. J Town Funk guys. So I mean, there's a lot of cool guys out there that are doing great things that are from Missouri. I think Missouri's just, you know, it's just up and coming. You know, I mean, we've been legal for I think 7 years now, and this market I think is just now starting to really take off. And I think stigma was a big thing holding it back. I mean, even like, you know, different areas you go, like Hawaii or even Las Vegas, cannabis still has a stigma behind it, and people
Oh
don't
yeah.
respect people for the responsible cannabis or the responsible poppy seed user or the responsible coca leaf user. I mean, the people were using that as medicine for thousands of years. I mean, even like psilocybin or mescaline, any of that stuff. And it's crazy that we pass laws to control what people have because we have a government that doesn't see people as responsible.
Blows my mind because
We're
alcohol is
just
a
all retarded. Yeah, yeah. That's okay.
that's a
That's
that's what blows my
okay
mind
because
because that
there's a
kills
fucking
so
business
many
behind it.
people.
There's a
Yeah.
business behind it. Yeah, there's a whole infrastructure of drinking it, getting in trouble with the fucking cops, the money they make in court, the money they make selling it, the taxes they make selling it. It's a whole thing. And that's why
Oh,
it's legal. It has dick to do with whether it's good for you or not. I mean, cigarettes. Look at cigarettes. You can buy those. What's good about
Re-
that?
Remember when they fucking first like banned drinking and driving? Like I see like they'll go and like ask people to be like, "What do you think about you not being able to drink and drive in a week?" And they'll have like a beer can in their hand in the car. They're like, "That's bullshit. This is America. You should be able to drink and drive all you want."
I
That's
mean,
my got
in
a point.
Missouri, the passenger can have an open container. I found out.
Oh really?
yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool as fuck.
You can let me drink out of it while I'm driving, but I can't carry it myself. That's the way I took it.
get pulled over, just like whoop.
I haven't been. They were drinking and they were putting it in my mouth. I didn't take a drink of shit. I was driving.
What do they call it? A contact high? It's a contact high.
Contact high, yeah, fucking social drinkers, fuckers.
Funny as
But
shit.
that's the thing.
Of course, Chad.
We
We can
need
all agree,
regulation
brother.
on of certain things. I 100% agree. We should, but I think they regulate things like cannabis. I think
Biggest
they
thing
just
is
overregulate it.
education behind the regulation.
Well,
Why are you regulating it? What's
it's
going
to
into
make
effect?
money. It makes a medicine harder to get for people that actually need it. I mean, if we could only see the statistics of people that cannot afford to get the medicine they need, it'd probably blow your mind. How many people
I did
can't
a
afford it?
podcast with this lady, and she has a kid that was dying from grand mal seizures and shit. Just a
Hey.
completely, just a terrible fucking life. And cannabis fixed it.
Yeah,
Went from 20 seizures a day down to maybe 3 a month.
yeah.
And he has to take it, but with the regulations and everything in place, he cannot take it at school. So he has to be picked up from school, driven all the way to the house, take his medicine, and then drive all the way back to school.
That's
Damn.
hard
But
on that kid.
yeah, man, instead of just being able to
Stupid.
go into the nurse's office who has a nurse that's educated behind it, administer the medicine, make sure everything's okay, and back to class. You know what I mean?
So I got one for you. So I have a Missouri seed license, right, to sell seeds. So it's
Okay.
through the Department of Agriculture, completely legal. They've seen my well hemp seeds that I have
Yeah.
in my store that I sell, right?
Right.
But that's what they are, you know. Well, because I sell seeds in my store, my account with the square, they just poop, they ban it. Shut
Really?
Fuck.
it down. Shut it down.
I've
I
heard
asked them
PayPal do the
why
same thing.
Fuck's
my
square.
Lots. Yeah.
website. They shut my website down on GoDaddy. They shut it down too.
Jesus
And I'm
Christ.
like, why did you guys shut my shit down? Oh, you guys violated our policy. Well, how did I
It's like
violate your
YouTube,
policy?
dude. We lost
I have
all
a
the good
license to
channels.
sell seeds. I have a license to sell things, soil, whatever. I don't sell anything that I'm not legally licensed to sell. How can you shut my shit down? Because that's the standard. Just like that boy, they don't give a shit what your reasoning is. I'm a legitimate business doing it the hard way, you know. I'm not breaking any rules. And they shut you down because, oh well, you're selling cannabis seeds, or you're about cannabis, or that kid has to take cannabis. He's got to leave the school because and then that kid got to feel like he's a weirdo. Like I'm a weirdo. I got to
Already
leave this.
going through shit, dude. You know how it is
Yeah.
being a kid.
Like
You have
it's
a
just like
seizure. People
me.
are looking at you all weird and shit, you know?
I was smoking weed with the homeless people, in fucking Hawaii.
Bro,
It's like, what the fuck?
100%.
How much money I spent to fucking fly there? Here's a kicker. I had a Hawaii medical card, and I'm still fucking smoking weed out in the street.
Yeah, I always give away my roaches and, you know what I mean? Stuff
Yeah,
like
what the
that.
fuck? I
There's
mean,
a
that's
cool guy
cool.
that
Yeah,
has a
but
dog. Like, I give him some
no,
bags of weed every
they're
once
cool
in a
people.
while. And
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah. But it's
I
just
used to hook this
crazy
one
the
guy up with
stigma.
mushrooms and he actually got off the street after a little while, bro. It was cool.
Yeah.
You know, we'd
I
sit down
mean,
every Friday and chill.
cannabis is a great thing. Mushrooms are a great thing. I mean, there's so many great things that happen from that stuff, and you just got this double standard that's just stigma behind everything that labels people as, well, you smoke weed, you're a worthless member of society or some shit, and it's like,
And it's crazy that stigma still exists a lot. You know what I mean? Like my
but
family
it's
lives
it's
down in
it's
Alabama
it's
and
information, man. Like what you just
yeah,
said, it's people spreading gossip,
man,
bullshit. Even religious folks that look down on people for smoking weed, like we're sinning. It's like, but you drink whiskey every fucking Saturday. You know what I mean?
I'll
And
tell
it's
you what,
cool.
man. People been trying to use that religion card a little bit more lately, I feel. And the type of people spouting the shit about Jesus, like they're not out there barefoot feeding the homeless and working with the prostitutes and working with the lower levels of society. They're damning them and saying you're going to hell for acting like that instead of what Jesus actually did and taught. You
Maybe
know what I
that's
mean?
Yeah.
It's
technically.
wild.
Don't you think Jesus was more like cannabis people than anybody, any group of people you've ever met? The stories of Jesus. What
You
would
can't
this?
tell me
What do
he
you
wasn't
see?
puffing, bro. I ain't trying to
Yeah,
hear it.
right. He's
You
like
can't tell
walking
me
on
that.
water. I've been there. I've walked
Anointment
on that
oil.
shit
That was
too.
him.
You know.
The anointment oil. That was Cape Awesome. That's him.
Shit, we smoked that no joke. We was walking on fucking water. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's crazy. They look down on it. It's like our group that we have here in Missouri. We do these gardens and we feed people and help people.
That's
We're
beautiful.
cannabis users that grow weed that try to use our skill to help people. We don't get paid to do it. There's nobody forcing us to do it. We get no benefit from doing it except showing people that we're not what they think they are. That's it.
And then another fucking thing that's fucking a lot of people up in this industry is if you got a background.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I
you
can
get
go,
in jail
dude.
for
I can go
weed.
out there to any one of these fucking dispensaries that are growing their shit, and I could totally help them reverse everything, right? To make way more money, have less of an impact on your costs on nutrients and everything, right? Like your
Yeah.
ROI is gonna fucking skyrocket when you're out there producing your own shit, right? And I can't even get a card to go in a facility, bro, because of my background. You know what I mean? And
That's
it's just
stupid.
like, what the fuck?
Because
Yeah.
because who the fuck was doing this shit back in the day? The Boy Scouts, I mean,
Well, who's
you know what
bringing
I'm
weed
saying?
in? They weren't just bringing weed in. They're bringing in a bunch of blow fucking,
Well,
you
why
know,
not? You were in the same fucking boat, whether you had
making
a pound
money.
of weed
Yeah.
or a fucking gram of coke. I mean, it's the same thing. Except the gram of coke didn't stink to fucking high heaven. You know what I
That's the
mean?
truth, bro.
No, the gram of weed is worse than a gram of coke nowadays.
Isn't it
Well,
crazy?
yeah, depending on where you
Texas,
are, yeah,
dude.
Yeah, in Texas, fuck.
yeah.
It's not weed, I
That
swear, it's
Texas shit's
crack.
nuts.
It's
Yeah,
just green
yeah.
crack.
You
That's
just
all it is.
snort it up your fucking nose. Ah!
You don't even smoke it, no. Stick it up your butt.
Yeah, right in the mouth. That's funny.
Eric,
Yeah,
so
it's
for
Tweak
you.
out, attack people, and you'll get less time than somebody has like a fucking quarter. You know?
that's
Well,
fucking
that's the
nuts,
thing. I saw
dude.
drug dealers doing more
That's
time than fucking
crazy.
22-year-olds on their second gun charge.
That's
How's that work?
crazy.
How's that fucking work?
For some fucking weed. That's stupid.
What
How
What a
did they,
waste of
even for
resources.
like cocaine and shit like that too? Like, bro, they brought
Who
it
gives
into
a
the
fuck?
fucking community to make it this way. You know what I mean? Like, they started this shit and it's documented. And now they're, it's 2026 now. Like, come on, you guys started a lot of shit. Let's end it.
Well, they've
And
proven where places where cannabis and mushrooms are legal or less enforced, how it's lessened the amount of other drugs that people are
drugs,
taking.
yeah.
And
Oh,
and
well,
especially
it's-
like getting a
especially
job, like how many people want to work in a decent job and you got to take a piss test? Well, fuck, even in Missouri where it's legal recreationally and medically, people still don't get jobs because they're smoking cannabis. How fucking stupid is that?
That's why I haven't started trucking. I want a truck. I want to get paid to drive
You
around the
can't
fucking
you can't
country.
work here. You smoke weed. Why?
That's what I'm
What's the
saying.
problem? I bought it right next door, fucking with my money,
You
like
should have the
legally.
option. Like, if I had a trucking company and you could smoke weed, like that should be part of your stipulations, right?
Yeah,
You get
but
a
if
monthly
you
allowance of cannabis for driving.
yeah,
Like,
but if you do something like something else like coke or whatever, it's out of your system in 3 days. So fuck
and
it.
that's
You know
what
what I
that
mean?
dude. When I worked at a smoke shop, I hated it because like so many people would come in there and they're wanting all this other shit, and I'm just like, why don't you just smoke weed? Oh, I'm on probation. I
Fuck.
can't. I go and smoke crack instead, or I'm going to snort. I'm tweaked out on Tina for a while, but it's cool. I get it out of my system.
Fuck.
But
This is like pills.
that's
Remember
me.
pills back in the day, like fucking Lorries and fucking Xanaxes and all that shit.
100%, dude.
And they got that from the fucking doctor. That's what's
100%.
crazy.
Bro, they
You
had
know?
Quaaludes in the past. Those are some
Do you
crazy.
remember the pill bottles that were like this tall that were just full of fucking blue pills? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got? A toothache? Here you go. Forget
Dude,
your
I
fucking
went
name.
Vail, Colorado. I had a respiratory infection and like a really bad cough, and they gave me fucking Tussinex, bro. I had the time of my fucking life.
That's
Are you kidding
funny.
me, bro? I was fucked
I'll
up.
be coughing all the time because oh fuck,
I
I
tried
need some
going
more.
back like after a couple of days. I was like, I lost it. I don't know what happened.
The
They knew what
dog
was
ate
going
my
on,
pills.
Don't get my pills.
Well, that's what's
That's
beautiful
funny.
about like people that are stuck in those type of situations, right? Like that's why cannabis is beautiful, and to be able, if you wanted to access, like you were saying, poppy, right? If you wanted to be able to access some coca leaves or something, right? Like, yeah,
It was in Coca-Cola one time.
yeah, dude, it's all just a bunch of tomfoolery because I got bleach right there that'll kill me, right? But I can smoke
Yeah,
all the cannabis I want; it's not going to kill me.
absolutely.
Same as psilocybin. There's no known LD50.
You can eat your body weight in psilocybin, be fine.
I'll do
Like
it.
you won't die, but you'll be fine.
I
I
want to
want
get
to,
like I want to read Egyptian hieroglyphics. That's where I want to go. Just kind of.
dude. So the last time I did DMT, when I came back, like there was still the veil, right? And
Yeah,
within the
yeah.
veil, it was not hieroglyphic like Egyptian, but more so like Incan or Mayan, like those types of designs that were just flowing through, and I could just totally feel Mother Earth within it. You know what I mean? And it's wild because that one was different DMT than when I was in Colorado. Um, and like when I was in Colorado, like I blasted off to the fucking, yeah, I was in the halls and fucking I was there, bro. You know what I mean? And it was much more masculine that time. It wasn't as feminine. Uh, so it's cool, like even those different experiences within, like there's layers to this shit. And same with like mushrooms too. You
The
totally get a different
waves.
experience.
You ever trip by
Eating.
yourself, like in the dark?
Oh fuck yeah,
I've
dude.
never done
That's
it like
that's
oh well I
just
yeah yeah.
completely by yourself, just like take like 5 grams.
Hey
Done
guys, I'm
it
gonna
too many times.
Under the moonlight,
head
Yeah,
You out?
to
out in the
yeah.
it's
middle of the
cool.
field,
It's
coyotes were
different.
running around me and shit.
Your thoughts. It's just you thinking the whole time, just
I gotta get your info, bro.
talking to yourself. Yeah, dude. I put my phone number in the thing, so
Yeah,
yeah,
check
dude.
I'll
the
get
Text me
everybody's
anytime.
info.
chat. All right, later, guys. Thanks for having me up. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming
Hell
on,
yeah.
bro. It was awesome.
Hey,
Love to
keep
chat
doing
with
the
you
good
more.
work, brother. We'll be in Vegas soon.
Hell yeah.
Vegas.
We're definitely going there
Now
when we
don't
go
get
to
me in too
Vegas.
much trouble now.
Oh, dude,
No, dude, ain't no
it's
trouble. It's
legit.
all
It'll be fun.
experiences, bro.
We just get an Uber. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't
We
like
won't drive.
if
Do
I
they
go to
have
a
the
strip club,
Waymos
I
out
don't.
there?
Yeah,
What's up?
dude. The Blue Hippo is fucking badass, dude.
Oh,
It's
I
a
just don't
badass
want to like
service.
wake up with like 2 dead like prostitutes in like the bathtub.
Fuck it, man. Like hangover.
That's
We'll
is that
fucking
like a common Vegas
Bro,
thing?
that's just another day in Vegas. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
dude.
That's part of
Every
the
time
experience.
you cannot not party when you're. It's fucking crazy town, dude. When you're there, you'll be like, I'm gonna try to go to bed, be responsible.
Doesn't happen.
It never fucking happen. Never does, bro.
We need to
Every
drag
time I
Peter out
go,
there.
Liquid IV saves. Oh yeah, dude. Peter would be
Peter goes out
badass.
to
He'd have fun.
Vegas.
I
Yeah.
heard those IVs are the fucking truth, bro.
I'm gonna ask around and see if I can figure out a way to get Chad to go. That'd be cool. Dude, Chad
We gotta
went, man. That'd
kidnap
be
him.
fun
We're
again.
just gonna have to tell him that we're gonna do something else and just fucking
He
throw
was
him in the
there
car.
last
Who's
year.
his
We
sponsor?
hung out with him last
Is
year.
he still sponsored? Like,
Well,
maybe
that's what I'm
he's
saying. We need to get some
promotional
businesses to sponsor him, man.
Well, he has a few that maybe Spider Farm or something will
Spider
fucking
Farmer.
get
Yeah,
him a
yeah.
ticket out there or something. Hotel.
I mean, MJ Biz doesn't get bigger as far as like business to business. I mean, it's top of the
It's
food
just,
chain.
I think the best thing that I love about going MJ Biz is you get to network with a lot of different people. I mean, from a lot of different places, and that's interesting to actually get a face to face with people from all over
Well,
the
there's
fucking
there's
place.
people out there that want to get a business going, right? They're like, fuck
Yeah,
yeah, this
those
is
are
cool.
cool.
And they have the resources to do it. So if you
Yeah,
can link up with somebody like that and do it the right fucking way, instead of having, you know what I mean, a bunch of DWC buckets and, it's trash. But whatever, yeah, I think that'd be cool, man.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to. I know it's kind of cliche and probably pretty lame, but I'm gonna go Planet 13 just because it's the biggest,
Oh, I'm fucking 100% going
What's
with it.
Planet 13?
world's
It's
largest
Oh,
tourist
shit.
series.
yeah, it's a tourist trap, but it's fucking
Oh,
cool. It's
Do they
so
have
cool.
Meow Wolf out there?
do they? See, I know that Santa Fe,
I would
Denver.
totally have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
they got
that if
Meow
they
Wolf.
have
I
it.
don't know if it's like Denver or
Oh, we're
Santa
gonna
Fe though.
face and go and explore and fuck yeah.
We thought about going a little early and trying to go to the Grand Canyon or Hoover Dam too.
Dude, we'll bring a
That shit
fucking
up.
Meat Lake
couple
Cynthia.
little tanks, you know what I mean? Blow up little balloons and fucking have fun, dude. Fuck
Fuck.
yeah, man.
Who's driving?
Waymo.
What the
Are you
We're
guys just
flying
trying to be
everywhere. Fuck
Hunter
you
S.
mean?
Thompson?
fuck? Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. We're gonna have a panel. I think there's gonna be three or four people on the panel. We're gonna talk about just different stuff about this area. That's what it's about. Is like the Midwest, talking about how cannabis is different down here. Different things going on, growing down here, what it's like. Just the market. It's different than other markets. We
Yeah,
have
it's definitely its own market.
I think it's a little more stable than some.
Well,
Except for
Tanazi just
Oklahoma.
moved to Ohio and they got a pretty booming market from what I heard. But like I was always
Virginia.
scared of Ohio.
Virginia.
Have you heard
they
of
do
Virginia's
hemp sales now.
market? Holy fuck, dude.
Dude, I miss the South, but I hate the fucking ignorance down there. So if I can get to Tennessee and like smoke weed and grow weed and not be fucking harassed, like I'm there, dog. Like love it. But
It ain't there
until
yet.
then, yeah,
Tennessee ain't
until
there
then,
yet.
No.
Virginia's
Until then.
supposed to be blowing up, and what was the other one that's coming up?
Marco's
St.
out in
Paul,
Virginia, no?
St. Paul, Minnesota. That market, the Minnesota
I
market's
did
supposed to
hear
be blowing.
Minnesota popping.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
I'm going to
Don't you know?
Canacon. It's in St. Louis, Mo Canacon. It's on August 30th, I believe, or 29th. It's a
If you're ever
2 day.
by Michigan, bro, check out one of the Cream events.
Oh, I
Ass
love
rules everything
Michigan.
around me, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
Michigan's fucking
best
badass,
events,
dude.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, dude, the weed is so cheap in Michigan.
Yeah.
Fuck,
People are cool
dude.
too. I
The
like it.
people are cool. The weed's cheap. Dude. I was so lazy when I was in Michigan last time. I didn't even roll any weed. I just bought pre rolls. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. $1 a piece. Why the fuck
Were they pretty
not?
decent for $1 a piece?
Yeah, dude. You
I'm
get
smoking
10
mad
for.
hash while I'm out there, dude. Yeah.
You could get like infused pre rolls for like $5. Like it was cheap. It was
Back
not
in the
that
day,
bad.
they were like $25.
Well, they are
In
here.
Colorado, way back in the
Oh,
day.
dude, right? Back in the
Yeah.
day, they used to be stupid and it'd be like floor trimming. They just sweep it up
Oh
off the
yeah.
floor and
When it
charge
first
it.
started.
Yeah.
Well, lots
fuck those.
changed in 10 years, man. You know,
So
we're in
much.
a fuck. Look at the players that don't
My
exist
dad
anymore.
uses cannabis now. I was grounded my whole
Yeah,
fucking life for that shit, dude.
yeah,
Like
right. What the fuck? Like you
now I'm
fucking
He's a
like,
busted.
believer.
yeah, dude.
How much shit you put me through? Like fuck, dude.
Fuck, man. But whatever.
Fuck that.
Live
Let's
and
get
learn,
Peter
right?
to go to Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I
We
haven't
gotta
met him
get
in
him there.
person yet.
You never met Peter?
Not in
Dude,
person.
Peter's the man. He goes out to the
Peter Severi,
northeast a lot
our
too,
Peter.
bro. Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
goes out to the northeast a lot.
he's a masshole, which I used to live. I used to live in Massachusetts.
He's mainly in LA, but he's got a spot out in Connecticut.
Like Stanford area.
Well, his brother has a
New
farm out
Haven.
in North Stonington.
I don't know where it's at. Is that on the
That's
95?
like right on the border of what's the state that touches it? I lived there.
Massachusetts,
I
Rhode
can't
Island.
know. Rhode
Rhode Island.
Island,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe,
No, because it goes on 95. Goes Connecticut, Rhode
because it's
Island.
literally like I'd walk down to the end of the road and I was in a different state.
Sounds like Rhode Island.
Okay,
It's not New York.
You
New
got a
Jersey?
beautiful little farmhouse out there with some land, and Peter's trying to get it to where you can have like events out there. You know what I mean? Have like some yurts and shit. You know,
That's
and
badass.
yeah,
Ain't he doing something like Santa Barbara as well?
he was doing events in LA. The sessions where like you have music and people come through and everybody's chilling and smoking and stuff. But
God, I haven't been to LA in probably like 5 fucking years. I need to go.
I remember being SoCal. I went up to Northern California. I was in Eureka,
All right,
in Humboldt
NorCal's better than
County.
SoCal.
Yeah, for sure. Because you got
NorCal,
the redwoods, bro. Oh my God. Talk about a majestic place. Healing. Dude, I set up a hammock. Me and the dogs would just sit out there for hours.
You go
in the
Avenue of the
forest,
Giants?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I saw some massive fucking redwoods.
That's cool.
It's
I
my
want to go
favorite
to
place on the
Humboldt.
planet.
Yeah, it's wild out there, dude.
And it's
Like
hippies.
I was 2 hours away from the nearest town in the hills of Humboldt in a fucking Altima going through dirt roads through the fucking mountains hills, dude. And I don't know how, but I slid off and my car's teetering off the edge, dog. My wheels aren't even fucking
Fuck.
touching. I swear to God. And like my dogs were inside. I'm like, I'm gonna slide down this fucking hill, dude. So I had to run all the way back down to where they were at their camp, which is like half a mile fucking away. So I'm hoping the whole time that I'm down there that the car hasn't slid down. So I grabbed like 3 people down there. We all run up there. They all had to stand on the back of the car to get the weight down. And as they were doing it, it's sliding, bro. It's like sliding down the fucking hill. That was the scariest shit in the world. But nobody's
Damn.
around to fucking help you, dude. You're 2 hours away from anybody. You know,
Driving
Yeah,
on
in
the
the middle
one
of nowhere.
It's
Do you
scary.
even have cell phone signal out there?
it's
No.
rough. I couldn't call anybody
No.
because I didn't have it at that point. Yeah.
Wow.
They have
Humble
like
at
little
night's
receivers.
fucking crazy on the 101. Pitch fucking black, no street
Murder
lights.
Mountain, dude.
It's so beautiful. It
It's,
really is.
Heaven
I
on
made it
earth.
down to Fort Bragg Beach, and it just has cascading hills, dude, into these private, secluded beaches. And oh, dude, I stayed there for 3 days. I just
It's
stopped by
so
there to see what's up
beautiful.
when I was heading out, and I was like, "Fuck this, it's too gnarly." So I stayed there for like 3 days camping and shit. It was beautiful.
DP, you gotta go to the Ozarks. They're fucking badass. Have you been?
Yeah,
Oh,
I need to go. I haven't been there, and I got to hit the PNW. I haven't hit the Pacific Northwest either. So
you gotta go to Arkansas, the Eureka Springs. Gotta go do the tourist trap known as Branson. You gotta.
that'd be cool, bro.
Branson.
No, I like Branson. I need to go back to Silver Dollar City.
You get your Western picture, man.
Oh, my back.
I need to go do a float trip in Missouri. Missouri.
Oh
That'd be
yeah,
cool,
we
bro.
go down 11 Point every year. I try to every year. That's pretty fun.
That'd
We
be
just
cool.
did that. I guess that was a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
All right, guys.
kayaking.
Well, I got some food. I haven't eaten today. I'm starving. I
Yeah.
just got home,
Time's
so.
fly. I didn't realize we've been on for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was great getting Chet. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, I put
Yeah,
my
yeah, you too,
info in the chat. Fucking
Get it real quick. Let's see.
whatever our people chat or whatever.
You got his info. You got his
Oh.
info.
Yeah.
I just get it from him. Make it easy.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, hit me
Yeah.
up anytime, man.
And
We'll
then
talk more
yeah, I'll
about
hit
shit.
you up.
And yeah, for real, December
Vegas.
1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we'll be there for real.
I'm down.
I
That should
want
be
to
fun.
meet Chad. Will be there. I got a feeling Chad will be there.
I hope he comes.
Somehow we'll figure it out.
So I want to meet you in person, both of you in person. I think Kev Jodry might be there in person. I'm not
Oh shit, that'll be cool.
Peter, we'll drag Peter. Peter, he's in LA. It's like a fucking 1 hour flight, if that.
Let's just drive over. Fuck.
Drive, yeah.
Yeah, just a couple
We
hour
can
drive.
Go there and go back. Like,
Yeah. that'd be
well, I
fun.
mean, like
cool.
Peter Long. No, let's get Peter Long Pipes to join us.
Yeah, we gotta get some custom T-shirts made and shit, dog, and some stickers
Oh,
that will slap
yeah.
around the city, bro. Yeah,
I'll bring stickers for sure.
yeah.
That's
That'd be
fucking
fun.
badass.
On the panel,
Alright.
I'm with Future Cannabis Project, FCP.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah,
That'd
you
be
are.
dope, dude. I'm
Yeah,
out
we
of here.
gotta
Peace, guys.
represent.
All right.
See ya.
So,
Thanks.
See you, buddy.
see you, DP. All right, Eric. I'm gonna get off too. I didn't realize it's so fucking late. I gotta be up at like 6 in the morning.
Shit, no worries. It was good chatting, man. I'll talk
Yeah,
to you
man.
later, brother.
Oh yeah, let's do this more often. This is great.
Yeah, hit me up. See you, buddy.
All right, peace out, man.